But I just take another swag. Watch me get pain. Watch me tombstone rappers to a early grave. I just take another swag. I just take another swag. I just take another swag. Watch me get pain. Watch me tombstone rappers to a early grave. I just take another swag. The Undertaker out of swag. Rappers kill Power Drive and Tombstone. To the early death, homie, just leave me alone. This rap shit mine and my own. Better watch the way you looking, homie. I can tell you phony. I can tell you bootleg. My shit too legit to ever fucking quit. Do I smoke on these tracks when I smoke a blunt? Leave this shit fully lit. This ain't what you want. I sit it down like you in a chair. I'm from a fucking town. Why you fucking there? For a fucking square, this triangular shape. Your boy is nice, homie. Just watch me fucking tape. Everything and eat it off your fucking plate. And give it back to my team. Make sure we're all straight. The Undertaker of this fucking rap. Coming from California, always got a strap. Destination and that shit to dinner. Never get the stack, never do a fucking fender. Do a big, gigantic. Let it off on me off the hand with the cannon. Undertaker of this rap. Watch me get bang. Watch me tombstone rappers to a other grind. The Undertaker of this rap. I did take all this rep. I told you once, I told you twice. Be careful, be cautious, my lose your life. It's getting crazy and crazier at fucking night. They'll run up on you in the sweat for our bike. And when it comes to intelligence, you're sharper than the night. When it comes to getting this shit, I'ma do what I die. Just gotta be proud where I come from. I just take it. Man, I ain't a sucker to none.
What's up? What's going on, King?
Must be tombstone rappers to run the grind. I just take a lot of swag. I just take a lot of swag. I just take a lot of swag. Watch me get pain. Watch me tombstone rappers to an early grave. The Undertaker out of swag. The Undertaker out of swag.
Good looking, King. Appreciate that one.
The Undertaker out of swag. Watch me get pain. Watch me tombstone rappers to an early grave. The Undertaker out of swag. Undertaker out of swag. The Undertaker out of swag. Watch me get pain. Watch me tombstone rappers to an early grave. The Undertaker out of swag. The
Good,
Undertaker out of
King.
swag.
I'm good. Been working all week and shit, man. So, I'm just trying to, I just wanted to get some things off my chest one time. Got one more for y'all, man. Shout out to my homeboy, Rock Loyalty. Got one more. Then I'm going to hop right into it.
Yeah, they tried to bury me with my chains, but I broke loose. I'm the black sheep and I don't mind. Yeah, let's go. Bed with my chains, I'm the black sheep. If they only knew, if they only knew.
I hear that,
Bed with
man.
my chains, I'm the black sheep. If they only knew, if they only knew. People say they know my people, don't know me cool with that. Black sheep, black magic, couldn't stop me. Nothing shy, niggas moving sloppy. Wanna ride, they wanna shoot me. Heavenly body, shot of God, proof in the blood to see.
There's a piece, my big cuz. It's so fucked up what we live up in this fucked up world. I'm a black sheep, man, and I know you can't take it. I'm in a different bracket, man. I have to pray I make it. Man, I'm hustling daily, man, just to get them digits. Man, I box hard, even if the stance is rigid. Motherfucker glance and get it without them digits. Motherfuckers know I fuck with it down until I'm ill or done with it.
Head with my chains, I'm the black sheep. If they only knew, if they only knew. Head with my chains, I'm the black sheep. If they only knew, if they only knew. People say they know my people, don't know me cool with that. Black sheep, black magic, couldn't stop me. Nothing shy, niggas know it's sloppy. Wanna ride me, wanna shoot me. Heavenly body, shot of God, proof in the blood to see. People say they know my people don't know me, cool with that. Flashy black magic can stop me, let the shine. Niggas know it's slot me, never caught the tail flying. It's kept energy, niggas felt ugly as bitches. Supposed to say fuck the faces, fuck what they say. Only validations needed from me. Most beautiful things, staring at me face to face. Touch like white magic, healing the pain, no more trashing. Leaving them flabbergasted. Don't put all the eggs in one basket. With my chains, I'm the black sheep. If they only knew, if they only knew, there with my chains, I'm the black sheep. If they only knew, if they only knew. People say they know my people don't know me, cool with that. Flashy black magic can stop me, let the shot niggas move and slap me. Wanna ride
Queen,
me,
what's
wanna
going
shoot me,
on?
heavenly body, shot of God, fruit in the good see.
Shalom, 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 shalom to the chat, man. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Hope all is well, man. I hope my shit ain't conflicted with any other brothers and sisters out there. I think the brother Jack was gonna go live at this time. I think so. I did see that, brother. I didn't mean to intrude on your shit, definitely, because I love when that brother goes live, man. He always got a lot of, game and shit to give. You feel me? Okay, good, good. Okay, got the queen and the king up in here, man. That's what's up, man. Y'all can click that link if y'all want, man, or you can just sit back. It's really up to you. Let me adjust my microphone a little bit. Okay, so I see a lot of shit on here, man, that it disturbs me, and I feel for us in so many ways that you don't really understand. It's just like I don't really think that we truly understand what kind of predicament that we in, and I don't think that we realize that we sometimes make fools out of ourselves sometimes with all the bullshit that we put out on YouTube. And why I ask, are we doing? Yeah, please excuse the noise. That's the dog, the next door neighbor's dog. Fucker's loud. Um, I ask myself, are we doomed? And the reason why I ask myself that is because a lot of this shit that you see on YouTube, it seems to be fabricated and just more warped and fantasy based. The more you see this shit, like you can't expect to show up to people's houses after you threaten them and then think that they're not gonna retaliate or have their weapon now ready to do what they have to do. You feel me? Um, Plus, a lot of these channels that are starting to come around, and a lot of shit that I'm starting to see now that y'all deem is the voice of um the community, the voice of YouTube or whatever the fuck you want to call that shit. That shit just seems like just what kitty play, real theatric, like movie like. Because who y'all want to be popular in the person that's supposed to be leading you is more comical than anybody that's real logical. I remember when, getting on here, because I have to choose my words carefully. I don't want nobody taking that shit running with it. When I first got on here, a lot of people said that, um, okay, hold on, the queen just entered the building.
I'm
All
listening to
right,
you.
Queen. I just added you in, Queen. I appreciate you being here, man. Day one supporter right here. Town business and his mother for you.
Town business.
I
We
just
don't need a crowd. Shit, we'll rock out
for real,
and do what it do. Hmm.
exactly. So I just let me have the floor for like 5 minutes, Queen, and then I'm gonna let you talk. I just want to get this out. Um, Let me get what was I? Okay, so when you see a lot of this shit on YouTube, and You hear people saying we ain't got leaders and all this and that. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, but look at all the motherfuckers that y'all propped to be these so-called intellectual scholars, the teachers. Man, we got the Umars, we got this and that. This brother over here got a school, all this shit, and then y'all get mad and y'all get let down when they don't live up to what you fantasized or what you thought they were supposed to do and at a astronomical proportion. Because we know as melanated people, we expect so much from anybody that we propel into the limelight, which is your polites and your pseudos, right? Which we explained on the last slide, but I'm not going to dive into that. But what I'm saying is, we cry so much about who we don't have. Why is it that y'all that are crying, why don't y'all go into the trenches? And I'm not necessarily saying that the women that are crying or whatever, that y'all go out to the front lines and y'all go to war or any fucking thing like that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is since everybody has an answer to every fucking thing, everybody knows what the fuck to do, how we get out of this predicament. Why isn't that nobody applies that shit on this motherfucker? If you know how to do the shit, why are you not doing the shit? Why do we rely on people that we can't trust them? Oh, I never trust them before. I didn't even like that guy. Yeah, you didn't like him now because he didn't perform, or she, because I seen it, that biracial sister get it. I don't want to say her name. I don't know if I could say her name, but the one that was promising all kinds of sisters retreats and shit, and then wasn't refunding.
Zaza? I'm sorry. Or was it?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I was trying not to say her name, but you know what I'm saying. Y'all,
It's a
y'all,
couple of them, but yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
yeah, y'all propel these people, and then you get mad when they fail. And my thing is, why is it that all y'all couldn't put y'all money together and create your own retreat? Why is it that we couldn't put our own or all our money together, make our own school? Why are we waiting on one man who y'all claim? Y'all propelled him. Y'all did it. Because I got numerous videos that say I don't look up to none of these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers is weird as fuck. And I ain't never looked at them a day in my life when I got on this motherfucker. You heard about them. Why? Because the whole community talks about them. They talk about them religiously. That's all they talk about. Oh, you see pseudo video? You see, hey, Polite's an intellectual, but and then you got people that say he's an intellectual, but you don't like him. I don't get that shit. So why the fuck are y'all always talking about him? So my whole thing is, are we doomed for with this social media shit? Is it just a game with people? Do people really value their lives where they feel like you could threaten people and then you show up to their house and then you now all of a sudden you scared for your life because a person come out with a gun, but you've been threatening them for so fucking long, bitch, I'm gonna come out with a gun. And it ain't gonna be serious. I mean, it's gonna be serious. It ain't gonna be a game. Ain't none of this shit gonna be funny. You feel me?
Well, at least you
That
coming out.
and
Shit.
that's if you for real. That's if you threatening me, and I feel like my life is at in jeopardy. You know what I mean?
But you
But
gonna come out. You gonna come out though.
I'm
Period.
coming
Somebody
out.
pull it. Okay.
I'm coming. Hey,
Yeah.
if somebody if I feel like my life is threatened, but if it's just to me, if it's the social media shit and people just what I mean, I had my little tidbits with a few YouTubers on here, and it was miscommunications here and there, whatever. But it was nothing serious. It was never nothing like they said they was gonna kill me. I'm gonna kill you. Nothing like that. You go your way, I go my way. When you start saying what you gonna do to me, and then you saying you want to dox me, I don't which I don't understand. Like, why the fuck would you want to dox melanated people that have jobs and work and that are employed and doing shit in the community that y'all say is ruined? Y'all say this motherfucker done. But all you see is I'm a dox that N word. I'm a dox that N word. I'm a dox. Why the fuck would you dox a man of color? When you
But if
complain
you,
of when
mhm.
you complain about us the most, and you say we don't have nothing in this community. But go ahead, Quinn. Go ahead. You got something to say.
No, I was just gonna add to what you're saying. A lot of people use that as a way to get you in line, you
Hmm.
know. But if you get on here speaking your truth, then what I mean it's kind of um I mean, if you get on here lying, saying you own this and own that, and then you get doxxed, then it exposes you to be a liar. But if you get on here and speak your truth, and then they dox you and see, okay, she really or he really is what they talking about, then it kind of defeats the purpose. But go ahead, I'm listening because I wanted to keep up with the points for
Right,
my
right. No,
memory.
no,
But go ahead.
no, you on point. I want to say what's up to everybody in the chat. Anybody I miss? I'm sorry about that. I see the king up in here, queen up in here. Just want to say what's up to y'all. Make sure I ain't missing none of y'all Southern nations. Salute to this queen right here.
Salute.
This she very solid, man. Y'all check her out and shit, man. Um, oh yeah, Annette just popped in. What's going on, Queen? Y'all check this queen out too, man. She be putting out a lot of shit the melanated family need, and I mean we need heavy doses of this shit because you don't really see it, and you
No.
don't see a lot of us on here showcasing pride. You don't see a lot of us showcasing the spine. Like to us, we get labeled as shit.
Right.
To me, I just walk with my head like that for just because you should. You walk with your head high because you should. All the shit that we endure
Right.
every day. Why wouldn't you say that you're a pro black or you pro your people, you pro yourself when all the shit that we endure every day? Granted, this is what would spark this shit is that I know I see a lot of us getting in it with each other. Y'all saying, man, I never, experienced all this shit until I got in it in with whatever sector, the beef sector, black sector, whatever y'all call the sectors. But my thing is everybody doing their own fucking thing. You did something to that motherfucker that did something to that motherfucker. Now you might say
Not
I ain't do.
necessarily. Go ahead.
I mean, but it's still y'all fighting fire with fire. You throwing shit, they throwing shit. Then one gotta up or overdo the other one. You gotta up or do the other one. You gotta do something bigger than what they did. Or you call my job, or I'm gonna call your family. This and that. It's like, bro, this shit is YouTube. Why is this shit this serious to y'all? This
Do
shit's
you think
embarrassing.
social? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Queen. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, do you think social media is shining a light on people that are in our community, whereas they can't be themselves, in person because a lot of their behaviors will be checked at the door, but they
Facts.
have the safety of social media so they can be the person they really and truly are. It's when
Facts.
you say we're doomed, I believe so. I don't think it'll ever come a point to where black people gonna be on the same accord as whereas in the 60s they were, because we had to depend on each other. But
Right.
it's some hurt people on here hurting a lot of people because they hurt. Like it's a lot of mental illness. But go ahead, I'm
It's
listening.
it is, and a lot of these people don't need channels. A lot of them need help.
Yeah.
And like I said on one of them, I don't know if I said it on my stream, on my channel, or somebody else channel, how I used to see, a person in my teenage for the anger management and the shit that I was going through, all the growing pains and shit you go through in your
Mhm.
teenage and shit, and you don't have the proper management. You feel me? In
Mhm.
your teenage, there's nothing wrong with seeing that, and I'm
Mhm.
definitely and I'm definitely not opposed to it or above that. I would if I had the money for it because I feel depressed some days, especially when I get on this shit because this YouTube shit wasn't like this shit when I first got on this motherfucker.
I never
Yeah.
seen you set out to hurt anybody or be malicious or disrespectful. I've always
No.
seen you carry yourself, as a king, but and then you have the same issues a lot of black men, black women growing up. inner city have. Um, but you're the exception. It's a, but go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, and definitely, if anybody want to lend their voice out there, the link should be up there. If anybody wants me to redrop it, I could drop it. Um, this shit right here, man, it was irking me, and
It's
it's it's
disheartening.
it's
It's
embarrassing. It's fucking
yeah.
embarrassing. And I know, a question might be, why are you watching it or are you entertaining it? I mean, like what Scorpio just said, I'm not in the shit, but I guess me watching the shit is contributing to the shit, which makes semi sense because I'm giving them views and all that shit. But at the same time, hear my perspective of this shit. If y'all gonna be clowns on this motherfucker, it's okay and not know how to just shut the fuck up and just go your own way. I'ma watch the shit. It's no different than TV. You know what I mean?
Right. It's
If you go
entertainment. It's
right,
entertainment.
if
Mhm.
you gonna be a goofy ass motherfucker, you gonna be a goofy ass broad on here. The fuck you think I'm not gonna watch that? It's like driving past a car accident or some shit.
Right.
I mean, you just have to watch the shit. You know, so
Right.
it's like, yeah, the people that do watch it do um semi contribute to the shit, but at the same time, that ain't me, bitch. I ain't had the motherfucking problems y'all motherfuckers had, bitch. I mean, it was a couple females that did me faulty on this motherfucker, but did it make me hate all melanated women? Fuck no. Because I don't
Right.
deal with these, I don't have these fucking issues, I don't have these problems, especially on YouTube and especially in real life. So in real life, I don't look to create these kind of issues. And I'm all for
Exactly.
and I'm all for what men and women doing better for themselves. Please believe me. I don't want y'all to struggle a motherfucking dime. I don't want you to struggle a motherfucking second or a minute or a month, a week, whatever. Find somebody that fits you. Find somebody that's compatible to you. Just don't bash us, man. That's out here that don't have a problem with their own people. That's my only problem with this shit. That's always been my problem with this shit. You
Right. And
know?
then when other races see us not respecting each other, why should they? You
Correct.
know,
Facts.
especially disrespecting the women and stuff. Granted, some women, like I never knew, like when another content creator would be going in on black women, I couldn't understand it. Like, I mean, and I was going at him hard body. But then as I start to just, be on this stuff, like I get it. And not just women, just black people. Like when it's money involved, people show their true colors, you know.
Money, money and fame seems to be a killer
Mhm.
on here. Everybody talks about
Mhm.
views and subscriptions and shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I never got on here for that. But like I said, this can actually be the time that I actually came on YouTube. See, when I came on YouTube, it wasn't about the subscribes and the cash apps and shit. It was
Right.
people it was people just getting their beak wet. You feel me? Just
It's
filling
like Skid
content out.
Row. It's
Yeah.
like Skid Row, like the welfare office on here. Like you feel like a caseworker going to some of these goddamn channels with the sob stories and the begging, the dry begging. It's like I can't
God.
afford to watch
You hear
this
me?
shit.
You
Oh
hear
my!
me, right?
I'm just being honest.
Oh man.
Black people, like people had pride back in the days. They would never ask anybody for, like now it's like I don't see a lot of pride like back in the days. But it could be
Mm.
just a change. I don't know. But go ahead, King. I'm listening.
Oh no, no, you right. Like you were saying, I think a lot of it is we lost something in us. And
Mhm.
I'm not gonna say we lost that great thing because
Mhm.
every day, a melanated person is living and can conduct themselves at a certain manner, they still
Mhm.
possess that great gene that our ancestors had,
Ooh,
which is it's super rare. Not a lot of us have it.
powerful.
Yeah, it's powerful though, man. Somebody that can
Mhm.
withstand. blows and withstand getting knocked out and still could stand on their feet and not blame everybody for shit. Not be like, oh, well, I got all these mental. Dude, you know how many times I done got fucked over by women?
Okay.
I don't mean social media, but will that ever
In
outweigh how
real
many?
life.
You know what I mean? Will that ever
Hmm.
outweigh how many good women I encountered? No,
Right.
I encountered some amazing sisters. If anything, I'm man enough to admit I fucked up. Shit, it was me that
Mm.
fucked up. I might be one of them guys they might be talking about, but that would be my past. That would be
Hmm.
my past. That would be a younger version. You know what I mean? You
Right. But
can't.
if you
You
get
can,
my age acting like that, then
oh,
something is mentally seriously
it's
wrong.
it's people like fucking 20 years older than me and shit, just acting a fool, and I'm thinking to myself
Childish.
like, what the fuck is wrong with this motherfucker?
Exactly. So how y'all gonna be respecting the elders and they around here following the crowd and like I never it's uh it's interesting. Like it's eye opening and I learn from it, you
What's
know.
going on, Amanda? Salute to you, Queen. Salute to you.
Salute.
Salute to the chat too, man. I know I'm missing a lot of y'all. I just want to make sure that everybody gets greeted. Like I said, the the link should be in the chat if anybody want to hop up and say what's on their mind or whatever, man. All I ask is just be respectful and try not to use people's names if you can. But
Okay, my bad.
sometimes it's hard. I know I fucking say a lot of names and shit, but I don't want people to think that I'm trying to gas them up and shit. Cause people they be losing their mind on here. They think they celebrities and shit.
Oh, you said my
When
name.
when really you just toxic, and
Mm.
you're fucking hindering us for growth. And a lot of people don't understand that yet. And I mean, you just it's making a fucking problem out of everything in the community, man. There are channels that are trying to build and add something to this online community. There are channels that are trying to do that, but they get overshadowed by all the dumb shit and the ignorant
Right.
motherfuckers that's on here that are like 2 times older than you, and they supposed to be leading by example, and that's what's disheartening, and that's what's disturbing
And
in this motherfucker.
embarrassing.
You know what I mean?
Hmm. It is. It's really it's disheartening. Like I mean I didn't change my views on a lot of things. And granted everybody on here is on social media, but these are real people exhibiting just hateful ways. Like
Right,
they can't take criticism or I mean you can't, like you said, if you mention somebody's name it might be 15 videos going at you because you said somebody's name. It's insane. So it's like you watch it so you don't comment on it or have an opinion, God forbid. You just watch it, and then if people in your real life they don't have a clue about it, so you just like, oh, I hold all this dumbass shit in.
right. And then they think you cloud chasing or whatever because you using people's names. It's just like
Mhm.
the reason why a lot of these people have the names they have is because they don't give a fuck about y'all.
Mhm.
They're shitting on you every fucking chance they fucking get. They shitting on the man. Half these motherfucking women don't even give a fuck about women. And why you in women shit? Because a lot of women complain about men and they claim they have the answer, like they're Moses. So I'm curious on seeing what the answer is. A lot of it is building more hatred with other women who have issues that need to be professionally dealt with and not being around other hateful ass women. But that's the answer to a lot of these people's questions. They think
Mhm.
that hanging out with other people that are angry and just as angry as them is the answer. That's not the answer. I'm sorry. And the same, and the men, there's just a lot of these dudes are f words. You know, the with the with
Mhm.
the with
Mhm.
the with the maggots in the ground. I
Mm-hmm.
want to say the other
A lot
word.
of female tendencies. I
They
know
they
exactly
they
what you're
effeminate.
talking about.
They
Very,
effeminate as shit. I mean, I'm like,
very.
bruh, where they do this shit at, bruh? Bruh, where they do this shit at?
And
Oh, your
that's why a
channel
lot of
sucks.
women, that's why a
Go
lot
ahead.
of women turn masculine. It's a lot of feminine men. Like, so a lot of women compensate that with being over masculine. Like, um,
Facts, facts, and for me, it's like I can't even associate with that shit, and it ain't because you a simp, you weak minded, or you a beta, or any of this stupid ass little shit that people run on social media creating and shit. This stupid shit. It's because these people they're like women. They're like women too. You know what I
mm,
mean? The women that hate men, they're more masculine than the men that hate women. You know what I mean?
right.
I mean that shit, man. That shit came out clean right there. But it's the truth, and it's just the truth, and that's the reason why you don't see a lot of dudes that might come off to other dudes that are weak and pussified and just sissified little Tweety bird little boys.
Hmm.
They'll say you're a simp and all this and that, but bro, your whole content is all about being a little Nancy boy, little bitch, all in their feelings and shit. Like I don't
Very
have time for that
emotional.
shit, bro. I don't deal with none of that shit, bro. In my
Right.
everyday
Very,
life, you know what I mean? Shit, I don't deal with none
very.
of that shit. That's not real life shit. That's not real life man shit. So why do men that come on here and just speak that shit, why do we have to defend our position all the goddamn and then vice versa with women? Why do sisters have to defend their position? Why do they have to be a pygmy, a mammy? Why do you have to be weak,
Mm,
beta, and a simp? Because I don't deal with the fucking fucked up, retarded ass issues that you deal with.
exactly. Oh my God. And Boosie, um, he gave a good interview with the Breakfast Club. Like, if you're, I don't even want, but you know the situation he's going through because of
Oh
a
well,
comment that was made by the baby.
that little baby shit. Yeah, matter of
Hmm.
fact, I seen that shit earlier this day. Earlier today, I think I was on break, and I was just taking a swig of water. I seen that shit pop up, and
Hmm.
I didn't even realize because I don't really watch this mainstream shit like that. What's cracking with you, realist man? What's up with you, mate? I appreciate you showing up, brother. But yeah, I was watching that shit like on a break and shit, and I can't believe that where the industry is at. So not only
Hmm.
social media, I can't believe how fucked up hip hop culture
Oh
has
my God.
become. Man,
How
it's just like
controversial. And
right, like this
like they
shit.
really canceling the baby because, and he didn't say anything anti, or you know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Uh, anything like that, but they trying to cancel his whole career. Like, I don't think that's right.
Nah, you can't cancel. I mean, you could like take some souls from a motherfucker, but everybody, a lot of artists that actually are something are going independent, and they really just trying to get them big contracts and shit for the money and the shows, really, but really the promotion and the appearance and just showcasing your face. A lot of artists are independently doing that shit because that was what was jamming up Nip Hustle for a long time. He was like independent. Then he was trying
Hmm.
to, he was gonna go mainstream, but then they was trying to, edit his shit up, modify him and shit, make his
Hmm.
music more appealing or some shit. You know how labels do. Then he was like, nah. If I sign a contract, I gotta be in full rights and shit. So you hear Nip talk a lot about being independent
Hmm.
and owning his own shit.
And
So big,
masters
like
and all.
exactly. So if little baby already got the fame, he gonna be straight. He's just gonna have to go his own route, and it might be a lot of. He might not see the money he wants to see, but
Hmm.
a lot of artists they just go independent now. So you don't have
They
to go
should have
through all that dumb
been.
shit.
Right, like
Hmm.
our artists are self-contained. Like they can just do shows or and still be getting a lot of money and shows and stuff like that. So, but when you get these big companies involved, they try to you know make you who they want you to be. And like for instance, Nas X, he's been doing some uh I don't even know what words to say, but he's been doing some weird things, and he have a lot of kids that look up to him. So,
A
uh,
lot of a lot of strange shit from what I heard. I want to give a salute
mm-hmm.
and a shalom to Donna Ree. She
Oh, salute,
crossed the water.
Queen.
I believe she in the islands and shit, man. I salute
Oh,
everybody that's here, man. I appreciate that. I didn't think anybody was gonna be here. Definitely. But the little Nas X, um, what little Boozy said in reference to him was true. I mean,
yeah,
dude, why are y'all pushing this shit? Look, I understand that rap, hip hop is major. Shit's global. It's big. But you remember when that shit started out, it wasn't like that.
that's what I was gonna say. When we
It was
got
just in your
to,
neighborhood.
oh my God, do you know, sagging jeans was shunned upon, the
Mhm.
big shirts and the baseball caps, like so you was labeled a thug or a criminal, and now I mean they just taken the whole culture. Is whitewashed, is mainstream, is you know you have to, I guess, a lot of favors,
Mhm.
to some of these execs. You have to do a lot of strange things too behind the scenes. I don't know. It's turning very feminine, if you ask me.
It
You
is. I
know.
mean, but it's not just the rap and hip hop industry where it's very feminine. I think the world, America, or if you will, America per se, is turning effeminate, very effeminate. Actually,
But
like
for
you
rappers,
like no, no,
I
no. Just in general, like you see a lot of
yeah.
effeminate men, way more effeminate men than before. I remember when I was coming up, I didn't. I remember it was shined upon, down upon to show you your feelings and your emotions and
Mhm.
shit. You'll be labeled as a sissy, you a bitch, and all this shit.
Mhm.
Especially where we come from. It's like
Mhm.
you gotta be hard 24/7, motherfucker. You
Yeah.
gotta be hard every fucking day, so you didn't have no emotion. So when you see the group that's coming up of men, the little boys that are entering manhood or whatever, they very effeminate. They're very intense. They're very in tune with their emotions. That's how
It
you can
has.
tell. Oh, go
Mhm.
ahead, Queen.
Mm-mm. Go ahead.
Oh,
How
I
you
was
could
gonna say.
tell?
Oh, that's how you can tell what year a person was born, what generation they come
Mhm.
from. I can tell you one of them soft little 2000 little kids and shit. You didn't come from my
Mm.
era. Definitely, we
I
used to
think
get.
it's something in the water, the milk, or the
Mhm.
immunizations that are you know, molding a lot of these young people into, you know, I think it's something.
Processed foods, all that, man. Like
Mhm.
it's everything. But then again, it's the media, it's the TV, it's all this shit, man. They're
Mhm.
saying that they're basically you remember back in the day. You remember the war on drugs. You remember that shit? Oakland was real bad with the
Uh huh.
drugs at one point. Even the cats in L.A. Some cats from L.A. might listen to this shit. The war on drugs
Mhm.
was real bad. Like what was it, the 70s, 80s?
Just
Real,
they know
real.
the Reagan era. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, the Reagan era. You know what I mean? It
Mhm.
was real bad, and we had that to deal with. And now a lot of these kids and shit that like they was tearing up the families, they was tearing up the homes with that shit.
Oh
Because
yeah.
you remember the dads, they had to do what they had to do, right? So they'd be
Right.
out in the streets doing what they had to do. They get caught, go to jail, woo woo. So now a lot of these cats that are going up, not only are they growing up some of them, most, I would say most of them maybe, growing up with a single parent, and they're being promoted. It's okay, because the young thugs wear dresses because
I know. I
because
got
we got
the
Lil Nas
purses.
X. And then it's okay because we're gonna embrace you because we love Takashi 6ix9ine. We love Takashi.
And the
It's okay to be like,
fashions is getting weird. Like you see these outfits they dress in some of these and it's the younger ones. You see
yes.
the clothes and the nail polish and the bags and stuff. It's like it's an agenda. It's not happening naturally. It's like it's being forced, which is crazy. Now, my best friend is gay, love him to
Mhm,
death. But even me and him talk about it. Like
mhm.
it's like
I want to know how many racks they paid Young Thug to be in that dress. That's all I want to know because I know he got
right.
paid off. Ain't no
Ugh.
man coming from the trap house. You a gangster rapper and then you putting on
Right.
a skirt
Nail
and shit.
polish. But they took the most masculine genre and it's like it's very effeminate now.
But see
Then you
that
have the
that
Diddy's.
that would but yeah, that brings on another discussion though with the shit. They said they a lot of people say that rap is toxic masculinity too. So
Yeah,
a lot of people, a lot of these newcomers are saying rap needed to be fixed. And this is some
true.
people, the people that are supporting this shit saying this is better because it was so masculine and so toxic with the masculinity that it had. It was, all these bees, all these hoes, I'm the man.
But they letting
That
the lyrics go. They
hmm
pushing the drug use and the misogyny. They pushing that, but then they also pushing like okay, like you say, Young Thug. What they call him, thugger. He's a shooter and all this stuff with a dress on. Like what's going on here? And
right.
I haven't seen a I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't know. But I'm listening.
Yeah, no, you right with that, but shit, they push drugs in the community, so this should be easy. They used to doing this shit. They
And the
view
music.
they
Hmm.
they view us as consumers, and we are consumers because we consume the music. We consume the music, which is the product. So they
Hmm.
view us all as consumers. They look at different ways they can serve a consumer.
True.
So they're like,
True.
hey, the gangster shit is being played out. A lot of women don't want to be called bees and hoes. Let's get them dickies up. Let's get them Chuck Taylors off. Let's get some skirts on them, and
Facts.
we're gonna
Some glasses.
we gonna start appealing to the white boys in the suburbs and shit, and we're gonna get them to co-sign everything that these rappers do now because we got rid of
Yeah,
all the dumb shit.
I'm listening.
Oh yeah, 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 definitely. Whew, man,
No, you brought
YouTube.
up some good points, though. You did.
Mhm. I mean,
But
but
then,
at the end of the day, YouTube definitely is turning into a place where um you have to be very mindful of who you are around, and you have to be very mindful of who you share your life with on this shit, and who you interact with, and who you um have around in your space on
hmm,
YouTube. And you it used to didn't be like that. It used to be
yeah,
like hey, you could just chop it up with people in the comments. Of course you had the swirling camp, the swirlers that hated brothers, but it was never like this. Now it just seems like melanated people just hate each other so much that you can't even have conversations with people, man.
hmm.
What's going on with Sweet Gemini? What's going on with you? Peace and
Oh, it's
blessings to
sweet.
you.
Is she here? Hey, hey, sweet
hmm
Gemini.
And it definitely it brings up a lot of questions and shit, man. Because
Sis, you want to hit the panel? I'm sorry. Go ahead. Oh,
go
okay.
ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, if you wanna sis, if you wanna get up on the shit, the link out there, you can lend your opinion to this thing. You feel me? Uh it
Much love
just
to you.
it
Hmm.
just gets to a point to where you have to you actually have to second guess yourself. You actually have to think about who you're around and some of the content sometimes some people be making on here,
Yeah.
and who people interact because it's a lot of people that don't like a lot of people on this motherfucker. And it gets me sick. I'm just like, fuck, man, I don't want to deal with this shit. I don't like that motherfucker. And it's only a few motherfuckers I don't like on here, and I recommend it to a few sisters on here. Hey, that them people that you fucking with, that you dealing with, they ain't right. They ain't no good. But you a big
Hmm.
girl. I ain't telling nobody what the fuck to do by any means. That's not my personnel. I don't tell men what to do. I don't tell nobody what the fuck to do. All I do is
Hmm.
give you recommendations. I give you some game. If you want to use it, you can use it. If not, that's fine. Everybody has to live with their decision, and everybody has to be fine with that shit. You know what I mean? You have to be fine with the decision that you make. If you're getting tired of getting fucked with all damn day, and you tired of beefing with people, maybe you should be like, fuck, maybe I should drop a lot of these weirdo ass motherfuckers that starts all this shit and walk my own fucking path. You see a
Right.
lot
A
of people
lot of shit starters. Hmm.
exactly, and a lot of people don't want to hear that shit because they too fucking big. But in real life though, you take game, right? If somebody say you got some lipstick in your teeth, you're gonna be like, oh, good looking on that. That's for the women, of course. But you got
Hmm.
lipstick in your teeth and the homegirl get you with that, that's looking out for you, right? And you'll
Uh-huh.
take that shit in real life, but why won't you take that shit when clearly you're upset? That's what you say though. Because I think a lot of fucking people on here, they want to get caked out. You smell me? They
Hmm.
enjoy the fame, they enjoy the attention because it couldn't be no possibility of them actually not liking being up here and talking about the shit that they're talking about. They couldn't be in that much pain, that much sorrow if you come to this shit starting shit every fucking day. Well, shit, I know I
Hmm.
couldn't do that shit. That shit will make me feel
That
like
mean
shit.
your right. That mean your real life is all fucked up. If
Or
you just,
maybe worse.
I mean,
It
god
could be
damn.
worse.
I don't have like I don't like mess. Like I'll watch some mess, but I'm not gonna be in no mess. Period. Like,
Hmm.
and a lot of people they don't know how to just watch. They gotta just be included, and then a lot of people keep the shit started. By going to check different. It's just like high school in a way.
I appreciate that, sweet Gemini. I don't know if you was aiming that shit to me, but hey, if you sub, I appreciate it. Appreciate anybody that sub to me, everybody that come to the chat. Appreciate it very much. So, and definitely y'all check everybody's channel out, man, because everybody that come into the chat, man, I fuck with them. They fuck with my shit, and they good people. They real good people. You know, we gotta start transforming the mind, and the only way to see a change with us as people is you got to transform the mind. So it starts who you fucking hang out with, and this and that. A lot of people don't like a lot of people for a lot of different reasons. You hang out with them, but you got to understand some people just get bunched in with crazy ass fucking people and don't even know it. We just lost Scorpio. She'll probably be back, but a lot of us get bunched in, and it could be some fantastic people in other camps. And don't get me wrong with that. It could be some awesome people in different camps, but the problem is a lot of that shit gets turned off because a lot of the people that they hanging out with, and a lot of the people that they surround themselves with, it just turns you the fuck off. It makes you don't want to be around that shit. And this shit's toxic. You couldn't possibly be in that much pain and fear for your life that fucking much if you always going in on somebody because they went on you. You know what I mean? And yes, I know I don't really understand a lot of people's beef because what I see is a lot of people getting in some serious shit on here with the doxing and talking about people going to the extreme with talking to people about people kids and shit, which for me will always be a no-no. But I guess that's just because I come from the perspective of a man, I guess, um, a more masculine man, if you will. I'm not saying I'm alpha, omega, ultimate, super gangster hoodlum, shit like that. No, no, nothing like that. I definitely understand the role that a man has to play, and I know, and men aren't supposed to be gossiping and shit like women and shit on here. Cause we have somebody that just showed up. Let me ask you up. What's going on, sister? Queen Scorp came back. Greetings to both of y'all, sisters.
Oh, my phone died. I'm just yapping away. Go ahead. I'm
Oh,
listening.
nah, it's all good.
Okay.
Um, but definitely, I got Sister Amanda getting her shit together. Um, I definitely, um, what was I at? I keep losing my train of thought. Honestly, if you guys really feel the way y'all be feeling, this is just for the people that had the content that they have, that's always, beefing and shit. Why is it that y'all can't y'all got each other's addresses, y'all got each other's everything, right? Phone numbers and all this shit. Why is it that y'all can't have a powwow, take this thing way to the sideline, have a little powwow, have a little coach meeting and shit, and be like, hey, just keep my name out your mouth, buddy, and I'll keep your name out my mouth. And we can go our fucking way. And actually get to actual content and get to actual building, because some of these channels, not all of them, but some of them, the ones that do be beefing, do have potential to have a lot of nice bills on this shit because they have a different perspective, which is why um I like watching different um which is why I like watching different. You getting set up, sister.
You gotta mute your YouTube.
Can
Uh,
you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you, sis. You got a little feedback going on, sister. Yeah,
Okay,
there
she
you go.
got it.
Oh, okay.
So Luke,
Man, I forgot what I was saying.
when
Which
people
is
have beefs or whatever, like me and other women have fell out and got
Mhm.
into it, and we could always have a conversation, but if you cross the line, it's never no conversation to certain, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I don't want to be around, and it don't matter if they black, white, whatever. If you the type of woman that will attack somebody's kids, lie on somebody and all the
Mhm.
shit, uh-uh. But go ahead, I'm
Well,
listening.
yeah, that just
Hmm.
shows you got limits, because
Hmm.
you got standards as a person. Because I do too. Like I said, I don't fuck with the dead because I got so
Hmm.
many dead partners and dead
Oh
relatives. I
my
don't fuck with
God.
the dead. You bring the
Hmm.
dead up, I don't really have no respect for you at this point. You're pretty much that person on social media. I don't look at you as a human anymore or anybody I can
Exactly.
interact with. Kids should never be mentioned at all. I have no idea why we
Right.
mention kids, but at the same time, I don't know to a certain extent. I don't know the anger of what the people, the brothers and sisters are experiencing on here. But at some point, your chat isn't gonna tell you to stop because they love this shit. And I don't know why nobody hasn't got into your ear and said, "Hey, dude, stop doing this shit. This shit is not that serious. This shit is fucking the internet, man. This ain't no YouTube streets. This is the fucking internet.
Right.
The streets is
Mhm.
outside, and the streets will spill your blood quicker than you can speak." So
Mhm.
that's what a lot of people don't really. I don't get what a lot of people on here is just like, if you have a problem, see with you, Scorp, I already know your thing with the shit. You already broke that shit down, man. Everybody will know, your fizzle that you got going and shit. But you go your way though. Like, you ain't keeping this shit going, you go your way. I mean, of course, if you see them, they pop up in the building. it's cracking. It's on the cracking. But that's more like some shit that be in the hood. You know what I mean? You see opposition in the hood. It's cracking. You know what I mean? But you going your own way. You doing your shit. You be posting some cool shit. You share a lot of people's shit. For the most part, you be on your shit. You're not really bothered with all that negative shit. But I want to welcome Sweet Gemini onto the panel.
Thank
Hey,
you.
sis.
Hey,
She's
hey,
a
lovely. You
OG.
know I always watching you, and I don't be commenting all the time, but yeah, I've been keeping up with you, sports.
So you got a channel?
Yeah,
You
I
got?
have a channel. I have a channel.
Oh, okay.
I'm over there. Like what y'all talking about now. I'm going through it now. It's
Oh,
not gonna stop. So thank you for having me on here. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, so I just
my father might Dawn, but everybody just says Dawn. It's easier.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
most
Yeah,
that.
she
Um,
been
And
through a lot on here too. That now that you know we're speaking about it, she's been through a lot on
yeah,
here.
yes,
and
my kids been
I'm
spoken on.
I'm definitely sorry to hear that. I didn't mean to cut you off, and
No,
hopefully,
it's okay.
hopefully things could get better, man. I wish we could get this shit better, man, because we
Oh
all
no,
go through the
right
same
now
shit.
they're running around. They're running around slandering my name,
Mm.
saying I have HIV, still trying to dox me.
What?
Oh,
It's all types of mess. Okay, it's just a whole bunch of type of mess. So there's
Black
one in
people?
particular guy that tried to have me swatted.
Black
oh,
people?
So
wow. That's
yeah,
crazy.
trying to have me
Mm.
swatted. But now that his information is out, people want him to have a break. No, this man is sitting there saying how he's going to have sex with children
Ugh.
and talks about the deceased, those family members that's deceased. I mean, you name it, he do it. So now his own child's mother is on here exposing him.
Who?
He had her swatted.
Who? Who you talking about? I
Rio
mean,
Jane.
what?
He had her swatted.
Oh my God. You
I don't
don't
know who
leave.
that is. I
Yeah,
don't
you
know who
This
don't.
that is.
is
It's
just
another
Oh,
this
sector.
is all playing out right now as we speak.
Oh, I haven't been over
But
there.
because he tried to have me swatted, because he had LA swatted, he keeps swatting people. But now that all of this is playing out, and he came on here acting like he was a rich guy. Here I find his Twitter, and he had a GoFundMe saying that he needed money to get an apartment.
wow.
So now they're back to slandering my name, saying I have HIV. My
Mm.
kids do for me. I mean, it's just my father slit my mother's throat.
Oh,
Bunch of dumb
Wow.
stuff.
That's the dumb shit I was talking about right
you
there
was just
earlier on this
talking about
shit.
that.
This
Hmm.
shit is
Yeah.
like, and let me guess, they like some older motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Black
it's
people. It be
always
our own
them, man.
people. Our own
They
Guy,
always,
people.
they
the
be
guy
so
that's
immature
leading
here.
him, the guy that's leading him, he's the worst. He's the
Mm.
one that's running around saying how he would have sex with a child and make her and watch the blood drip down her leg.
Oh, you talking about?
Oh,
Jimmy.
Yeah.
yeah, he need
And
to be gone. He need to be erased off the earth. Fuck that.
yeah,
I don't fuck around with
he is
that.
pathetic. He's pathetic.
Yeah, I'm
And
not
I'm
even
like,
over there.
he's well into his 50s acting like that.
See?
Mm-mm.
That's what I'm saying. They be like 20, 25 years older than you. They be acting like little ass kids and shit on this motherfucker.
Yep.
No, I mean
That's some sick
attacking
shit.
women. They always attacking women too, which is
Women
just
all the
like,
time. I mean,
wow.
he has so many men coming for him, but he chooses to come for me. He's telling me to meet him in Ohio so we can fight. Well, he didn't know that the
Wow.
weekend I had. Yeah, look, sports.
Wow.
I laughed
Amen.
just like you did.
Wow.
He
Sick
didn't
Hilarious.
shit.
know that weekend that he called me out to fight that I had to be in Ohio. But when he seen my dogs, he got scared. What you scared of? These some good little puppies, nigga.
You scared of them dogs to get off the leash. Shit. Things get off the leash, tear his ass up.
It's
Yeah,
just
this is
crazy how they
crazy.
run around and they do this mess, like, and they think it's normal. I mean, this guy really think it's normal what he do, and he throw
Yeah.
everybody in front of him to get attacked. Like he just did it with Sinister Salt today. I call him
Mm.
Sugar Salt now.
Hey, sis, I know this your first time on this shit. I'm new to this shit, but if we could like refrain from using people names and shit,
Okay,
cause
I'm
I
sorry.
don't, yeah, cause I don't want people thinking this, that name dropping ass channel and shit. Cause I don't even know none of these people really, so
And you know how
Okay.
these people be.
they gonna be thinking that
Yeah,
they gonna
yeah. I
you
apologize.
advocating
I'm
this
sorry.
shit. Why you using my name? And I don't even know you, bro. Real shit, never heard of you,
But
dog.
these people insane. These people
No,
are
they insane though, cause
insane.
I already know the type of people you talking about though, because I see them and hear
Mm.
about them, and a lot of these people's channels that have all this beef shit, it wasn't even like that a few years back.
Thank you.
A lot of these people channels, they actually have some okay building and shit like that. You feel me? They'll engage, with the fisticuffs a
Yeah.
little bit, but now it's just like, bro, like what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Go
Yeah,
I got,
get
because it's
a
like you roast
I
a
got
YouTube
a couple
person,
boxing.
the roast
people in
supposed to be clean, but they want to, oh, you roasted me, you hurt my feelings, so I'm going to talk about your children. I'm going to talk about your deceased parents, and I'm going to put
Hmm.
this out.
Okay,
All
for
the doxing
can you
and
hold
all,
that
like
thought,
what?
sister? Can you hold that thought for 1 second? We got
Uh-huh.
Amanda on the panel, and we got my brother, the realist. What's going on with y'all,
Yo,
How are
what's going
you?
on, Brody?
How's
brother?
everyone?
Hello.
Go,
Hello.
Salute to everyone.
go ahead. I know you had something to say, Amanda, before you got off, and you could
Yeah,
go. You could
yeah.
go way back. Go way back.
Oh my
Go back
God.
into it. Yeah, go right back
No,
into it. Good. I want to hear
this
what you
is,
had to say.
I want to say this first and foremost. Salute to everyone on the panel and everyone in the chat.
Salute, Queen.
Hmm.
Definitely
This is definitely a needed, great conversation. I shared it. I shared it on my community tab.
appreciate it.
Um,
Thank you, sister. Thank
because everything that, okay, I want to understand. Somebody got a feedback.
you. Okay, just everybody mute. When everybody speak, I mute too.
Okay, what I want to say, I am, and what's, let me tell you something. The spiritual realm and the Most High God, His angels, and our ancestors are amazing because I've been sub to you, mouth me. I mean, however they want to say your name, but I'm gonna say milk for me, foul me. Um, I just was minding my business, and I just clicked YouTube and your channel was like I never they stopped me from getting your notifications. But when I chimed in, you and the sister, I don't know her name. I want to know her name because y'all was speaking like righteous things. You guys were speaking like wonderful things. You guys were actually speaking the stuff that people don't want to talk about. And the reason why they don't want to talk about it is because they busy using their channels just to get coins and subs and numbers and stuff. It's the little people like us that speak righteousness that will not, you know what I mean? But I am so glad you guys are talking about this because you are attacked on social media. You are like first and foremost, let's go back to when you and what's her name? Unmute. Somebody tell me you and the sister was first up.
Scorpio.
Scorpio. I like you, Scorpio. You talk. Oh God.
Oh, like you
Yeah,
too.
you talk like me. I was like, oh my God, who is she? I like her a lot. Okay. Anyway, um, yeah, y'all spoke a lot of righteous things, and the thing is, people are getting on social media, doing if you like, it's almost like you rather stay in a cloud with the fuck. Can I curse? I ain't gonna curse, but
You could say whatever the fuck you want. Just don't no names. Try not to refrain from dropping names and shit. Cause I don't want people thinking I'm cloud chasing and all that shit. I'm not cloud chasing.
can y'all hear me?
Oh yeah, we can hear you,
Yeah,
sister.
we can hear you.
Oh, cause now I got a phone call, so my mic is low. I can't hear y'all loud. But I'm dropping no names. I'm talking about you guys were speaking righteous. When we little people are chosen by the Most High to come on these platforms and speak righteousness, we will not get the views and the people. We will not. You know what I'm saying? And like the sister that just came up, what's her name?
You nailed it, Gemini, sweet Gemini.
Gemini. Oh, Gemini. Oh, okay. We got Scorpio and Gemini. What a combination. Love it. Anyway, y'all spoke righteous and as well as mouth made. Um, it's like how low I believe this is my thought, and I want to throw this out here and I'm gonna get off. My belief, these social media platforms was built for our melanated people to destroy one another. You got to understand when people have trauma and come from backgrounds that didn't have nurturing or love, it's easy for them to talk about kids. It's easy for
Yes,
them to
yes.
go below the belt. It's easy for them to say F shenanigans. It's easy because why? Their life is miserable as HE pop the LL. I was gonna say hockey stick. But anyway. So thinking not straight. Okay. We know, I don't know. When you read and you learn, the Bible already said thinking not straight. We know the Bible been changed and all that stuff, but you got to eat the meat and throw away the bone. Get the scriptures and eat it and understand there's nothing new under the sun. It's people like y'all and myself that know the righteous way, that would never do half of the stuff we're seeing on social media. Here's the thing. Y'all even talk about the Lil Nas and stuff. These are selected entities that was chosen to work for the demonic spirit. Okay? People
Since,
like us,
Mhm.
they'll try to shut down
since you got
kids.
like you got a little feedback, you think you
No,
can
I
hop
think,
out? You think you can hop out and hop back in?
yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, appreciate you, sister. Thank you. That was some beautiful shit you was spilling, man.
Yeah,
That
she was
shit was
on
deep as
fire.
fuck, man.
Yeah.
You was just, man, that shit was just reverbing or some shit towards the end, and
Yep.
I couldn't really understand it, but that shit was on point, man. You gotta hop on panels more often. You
Yeah, she
understand
was
me?
nailing it.
Shit. Shit. Oh, here she is. Here she go. I got you, sister. Get you back up in here. Yeah, that was definitely worth hearing, man. You gotta.
Can you hear me? Somebody
Yep,
else has to be
you good, sis. You good, sis.
I'm going to try out and try back in because somebody can call my phone. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I hope that ain't my phone doing that shit.
No, it's my phone.
Oh,
I think
okay.
she said
So
someone's
somebody keep
calling
calling
her.
me.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
somebody
can
keep
go
calling you?
into her settings, and then just because it'll go to default, but
No, I'm
just
gonna come in on another phone besides this one so they can't disrupt.
For sure, for sure. All right, we'll be waiting for you, Quinn.
Right.
Yeah, I like how she talks. Hmm.
Real
yeah,
shit.
she was on
She
fire.
adorable. She adorable.
Is this the realest one on here?
Yeah,
Yup, that's
that's me. I was just
Hey,
sitting back.
King.
How you doing, sister? How you doing, Dome? How y'all doing, man?
what's going on, brother. Salute to you.
Hello.
Appreciate that. I just jumped off another panel not too long ago. That shit got crazy out of hand. You got these two girls who was going nutty on each other. I'm like, damn, I'm just sitting back, drinking my drink, watching this shit. I'm like, damn, they taking it too
Damn.
far.
Royal
So it's a
Rumble and shit.
yeah. So it's a relief to come to, a little bit of peace and a little bit of, conversation where anybody gotta be screaming over each other and shit.
Definitely, definitely, man. Yeah, man. I wish I could bridge off what that sister was saying, man, because that shit was elegant, man. I was kind of like just in a trance. I was just listening, like, damn,
Well,
that shit
she's
was
definitely
nice.
telling the truth because when we do speak on real topics and what's going on in the world and and about our culture
Mhm.
and stuff like that, we do not get views the way you
Yeah,
would think we get views.
Mhm.
fact.
That's a
Most
fact.
people
That's true.
is just looking for drama. The
Fact.
area we're in, they looking for drama. So it's almost as if they keep creating new drama just to have it. And see, I don't be on YouTube all the time. I have the people that I listen to, and I do follow Scorpio, and she knows a lot of the people that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So please excuse me for saying their names earlier. It was no disrespect. I'm sorry
Oh
about
no,
that.
no, it's all good. I'm
And
still
she's
new to
donated a lot
I'm
to
still new
content creators
I'm still new to this
to
shit, so I
only
just
get
didn't
disrespected.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Queen.
Mm-mm, go
I'm
ahead.
still new to this live shit, so I just didn't want people popping up thinking I'm a veteran with
No,
this
you're
live
right.
shit.
You're right
Like
because they
like why
will
you
take
saying
that
my
as if
name?
you're
Don't
coming for them.
yeah, don't
You're
say my
right.
name. But they're like, I'm not trying to clout chase them. None of these weird, goofy ass motherfuckers, man. I live a real life. I work and shit. I may not be the richest motherfucker on here, but I work all that shit, real
You
life and
handle
shit. And
yours.
I deal with real life shit, not YouTube shit. But it,
You handle your
this
business like you're a man. You're supposed to.
hey, what's
Uh,
going on, sis? You back?
I'm
oh,
back, guys. Forgive me.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
But as I said, you guys all are amazing. I was sitting and just listening, and I really wasn't going to chime in because I normally don't hop on panels. But when it's good conversation about things that I be thinking about too, I like to chime in. And y'all, you and we got Scorpio and damn Gemini. That's a force to be reckoned with on the panel. Okay.
We have
Anyway,
to talk about this
no,
stuff
I just
to
like
add
it.
balance. So this is
Like y'all vibe, y'all sense of life and reality and spirituality is awesome, as
Yeah,
well as you, Mouth Smith.
yeah.
thank
Scorpio
you.
folks, man. We from the same town though, so that's probably why we got the same get down. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? We from the same town, so she the one that showed me how to actually do this shit. So
Wow.
I didn't know how to do this shit. She showed me, so now we got the thing up and running and shit, man. You know?
That's what's up. But I just
and I'm
want to finish.
super happy for you. Go
Yeah,
ahead. I'm
I am
sorry.
too. Cause listen, I've been sub. If he go on his page, he'll tell you how long I've been sub.
Hmm. Yeah,
I
you
don't
you've been
know.
sub for a while, yeah.
Thank
I
you.
just I
That's
just don't
amazing.
Years.
Good.
I just don't upload like that and shit. So
Exactly. And not
I don't be
even
on YouTube like that. So
that. I've been off since my son been murdered.
Oh
You know,
my
Oh,
goodness.
oh
wow.
man, I'm sorry
yeah,
to
My
hear that.
condolences.
he had
Oh
just turned
my.
25 on
Oh,
the
Oh
my
my
God.
God.
13th, and they murdered him on the 22nd.
I'm
Oh
sorry to
Oh,
hear
So
that.
God.
August is it's like his birthday is the 13th, his son's birthday is the 13th, his death
mm.
date is the 22nd. So August is a rough month for me,
Oh
Oh
you
wow,
know.
I'm sorry to hear that, sister.
But
You
I
gonna
don't
be
want to
in my
get
prayer.
sentimental. Let's go
Oh,
back to the topic at hand. Because,
you
I
definitely.
feel y'all,
No,
but I don't want to get
we
sentimental.
all family, man. We a tribe,
I
man. If
know,
we can talk about this shit.
I
That's
know,
what
but I don't
switching
want to
gears are
change the
for.
dynamic.
No, it's cool. I just how you holding up with that? You seek some
Well,
therapy or whatever? You talk to
well,
somebody about that shit?
it's funny and ironic you ask. I meditate every morning, and one of my meditations like 3 weeks ago, my elder ancestor, before I even went in my room to meditate, she was like, I just started crying, and I'm like, why am I crying? And as I went in the closet, the elder ancestors was like, cry. I was like, I'm already crying. What are you talking about? She was like, no, 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 cry. I was like, I'm crying. I started getting all, even worse with the ugly face. And she
Yeah.
said, no, since his death, you've been holding in your real, real cry. And that's
Mm.
because
Yeah.
I did not want Satan to see me weak because he
There you
been
go.
fucking with me since I was born. And this the
Mm.
last thing he could have done to me. So I didn't want him to see me weak, but they said cry is not he know you strong because you still in your right mind. And that was the last thing that they could have done to you. And you're still standing. And I
And the
know that my
worst
name
is,
is Amanda, no middle name Gathers. That means I'm still in my right mind. So I cried. I released a lot of energy.
You
But
let
back
them
to the
tears out. You gotta let them tears out,
I
man.
know.
I didn't lost so many people in my life, man. I thought crying was a weak thing. But once I let, the last death I had, let some tears come out, and
you feel better.
you feel better after that shit, man.
Absolutely.
Because
And
you can't hold that shit in there in
you're
your
right.
body and your soul, because
You're
it
right.
tear you up. It tear
That's
you
what
up.
they taught me that day when they told me to cry and they allowed me to cry. Oh
Mhm.
my
Yes,
God. I felt
powerful.
like 100 pounds came off of me. I
Right.
was so beautiful in my soul.
And that you can
Happy.
feel it too.
Yes.
You
Yes.
can really feel it.
Yes.
That's
Yes. Yes.
wow.
But I want to go back to what y'all talking about this social media. Let me
Mhm.
tell y'all this, and I'm going to drop out and go back in the chat. This was a great conversation. I shared it on my page.
Appreciate it.
Because we, as the righteous chosen ones, are going to be attacked. We're not going to get a lot of people right now. Notice I said right now in our chat because listen, we got to understand this. One thing for certain is Google, YouTube is owned by Google. Google is owned by the elites. You think they gonna let us speak?
Hmm.
Hell no.
Thank you.
They
Now,
want us to keep fighting.
thank you.
Make
What
some money.
they're doing when they put this platform out, they knew our melanated people have a lot of issues due to what the fuck ever happened. I ain't gonna blame it
Yes.
on no one due to whatever happened. So they feel like, oh, if I put these social media platforms out, we're gonna let them go against one another. And let me tell you this: they got agents out that come in your chat. They got agents out.
Provocateurs. Yep.
Yeah,
Yup.
okay,
Hmm.
okay. So listen, goes back to what you said, Malcolm, earlier when you and Scorpio was talking. Um, you said they'll block people from getting your notifications and block. Yes,
Mhm.
it's all
Yup.
controlled by divine. Here's the
Hmm.
thing:
Hmm.
we and I have a black brother that's building his own site. We, as melanated people, if we want to voice and help and share and uplift, then we got to go get off their mother effing sites. Period.
Facts.
Right. And we have
Facts.
enough
Period.
celebrities with the money and the power to do it. Why haven't they?
Let me tell
Mm.
you why. The celebrities are under their control. Let me tell you about the celebrities. Either A, you sell your soul, or B, you run. Now, if you pay attention, the celebrities, you be like, what happened to such and such? They was good. Now we don't hear from them no more. They didn't take the pill or they didn't drink the juice. The
Facts.
the mother efforts that's exceeding and got all this going, they took the pill, they drank the juice, and they doing whatever massa, the white zaddy, is telling them to do. They and
Mhm.
sometimes they don't want to do it, but you settle for fame and fortune as other than your peace of mind life.
Sell their soul. Yep.
They sold. I didn't want to say it, but thank you, girl.
Oh,
Man,
you welcome. No, I feel it. I believe that.
I appreciate you, Amanda, for hopping up, man. You're so adorable.
Oh,
Just your personality. It was like I wasn't expecting for you to say what you were saying. I was like, damn, like this some real shit.
wow.
And we don't
It,
know what people going through and traumas people have suffered.
right.
And then you
Hmm.
get on here to be attacked and
Hmm.
Gemini and got swatted and
Yeah, I
realist
was
just
hearing
came
Gemini
from
say that.
Shout out to
yeah.
Gemini too. Shout out to Gemini too. I think
Yes,
she
shout
popped
out.
up, but
Yes,
shout out to
sis.
her. Appreciate
She's
you,
been
sister.
through
Thank you.
a lot on here as
And
well. Hmm.
and where I was listening to, even though I was having a hard time getting down back and forth, I was still listening when she was like, I've been attacked, they did this, they did that. Let me tell you
Oh
something,
yeah.
honey. Let me tell you.
Hmm.
Let me tell you why. You are a force to be reckoned with. I don't know you. So that means I'm not speaking to you. The spirits are, the
Mhm.
hierarchy are, the righteous
Right.
ones are. Okay. If you ain't doing nothing right, they don't attack you. When you are
Hmm.
forced to be reckoned with, they got to send all of their minions. Okay.
Yep.
So think it
Right.
not strange that you being attacked. Actually, you should gloat in it. Let me tell you why. They don't attack people that don't mean nothing to the Most High.
Hmm.
That's facts.
That's a fact.
You are beautiful to the kingdom of the righteous, as well as you, Scorpio.
Appreciate you, sweet Gemini. Yeah, if I'm still up, man, you always
And you
welcome,
as
man.
well.
Just ask for the link. I
The
got you.
divine, intervention that sent you here today, Gemini, the realest one. And the topic, it was just, are we doomed? And it just shows we
We are
have a
never
lot of
doomed, honey.
healing.
We are never doomed. We are. Let me tell you something. I
Hmm.
understand why you pose the question. Are we doomed? Yes, some of us are doomed, but
Mhm.
the righteous are never doomed.
Mm,
You, Alpha
wow.
Me, and Gemini are okay of the righteous. Y'all
Wow.
can never,
There it
I don't
is
care
there.
how low it goes and how you might say, why is this happening to me? Why is everybody attacking me? Why they, I seem like I can't. I do, I do. Honey, welcome to the righteous side. But understand this,
I
they
like
can't
that.
touch you with a 10-foot pole. They only can fuck with your emotions. And that's one thing we got to do.
That's
Get out
a
our
fact.
feelings and get out our emotions. If we get out our feelings and
Facts.
emotions, we be good.
That's a
Oh, that's
fact.
fine. Or E Town Business, like, what's happening with
RE, salute, sis.
you? Yada like dick.
Hit the panel, sis.
See, I can't
Hop
see the
up.
chat unless I put my other phone on. So I don't know what
Oh,
nobody's saying.
okay, sis, can you hold your thought for 1 second right now? Because I wanted to let the brother realist give his take. You feel me? Because I wanted to.
Go ahead,
He
baby.
ain't talking. He's been real quiet, and I like that, man.
I
He don't
know.
be
I'm a mute.
interrupting people, and I like that shit.
I'm a
Go
mute.
talk your thing, realist, brother. Say what you gotta say, brother. You there, brother?
He might be muted.
Maybe stepped away for a minute. Hey, realist, you there, bro? Realist.
Yo, my bad, bro. I stepped away for
Oh,
a second.
oh, okay, yeah, I figured that, bro. Hey, man, lend your opinion on. Did you hear what the sister Amanda was talking about?
Nah, man.
Like you said.
I was checking on my damn cat going crazy and shit. My bad. I ain't hear nothing. I ain't hear nothing the
uh,
sister had to say.
I feel that, brother. Hey, but you been hearing what we've been talking about thus far, though, right?
Yeah, I heard it kind of like off and on and shit, trying to multitask, bro.
Okay. Yeah, what's your opinion on what's going on with the YouTube shit and how we treat each other? And you think we all doomed this shit, man? You think some of us doomed, all of us doomed? What's your take, bro?
Hold on, let me turn this TV down real quick, bro.
No, okay. I definitely want to get everybody's opinion on this shit. It's valid here. We
All
don't
right.
do
Well,
for sure.
as far as like YouTube, especially when you said what you said just now, like as far as like how people treat each other and shit. Like I don't know if you mean like as a whole, or you mean like black people in general.
Us, man. Melanated people is general, man. Reality, online, our community, all that shit, bro. The whole nine, man.
Well, one thing I feel like I could say is a fact. There's a difference in reality and the internet, and I feel like people keep letting the internet like change their character a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, remember I just told you I came from a panel where these two sisters was going at it. I feel like if they really met each other in real life and had a conversation, it wouldn't be like that. So I feel like because of the internet, because we all gonna get some kind of views from putting these videos up and shit like that. It's like because we always know there's an audience, some people let that shit go to their head and it like changes their character. Everybody's not gonna portray themselves on here. And I think that's a part of the problem, to be honest with you, but you can't tell people that on here. Whenever you speak the truth on here, just like the sister said a little while ago, if you pay attention to your views and you talk about real shit, you don't really get no views. But as soon as you start talking about the regular bullshit and beef, them things gonna shoot right up, man.
Man, that's all facts, brother. I think I said that earlier in the stream. I believe I think I touched on that a little bit. And don't say a person's name on this shit, man. I swear I didn't got called out for what is that clout chasing and shit just because I've made a video talking about how toxic this fucking broad is on here and the views and the celebrityism that she's getting and the attention that she's getting. It's not happening because this fucking broad has the most wisdom and she's highly just an intellectual person. No, it's because she's chewing down brothers. She's chewing down the black man all damn day. And she's appealing to other women, other sisters in particular, that had bad experiences in their life and that are scarred and need proper professional healing, not this YouTube dumbass shit. You feel me? But they tend to go to these fake gurus and shit, and they get false gain. They're replacing hatred that they felt for the black man with more hatred that they're getting on here and shit. I got called all kinds of cloud chasers on that shit, and I left the comments up too. So I'm just like, fuck it, man. It is what it is, man. I can't just, sweep that shit under the rug like other people, man. It's real shit going down. I'm not into that toxic ass shit, but I want to welcome another Tounder, RE. Blessing the man, blessing the boy, man. With your presence, man. What's up with you, RE?
I didn't know you go live. I'm like, oh,
salute, sis.
Yeah, hey, Scorpio, and thanks to you for introducing me to this brother months ago.
For
you
sure,
always
for
introduce me to the Towners.
Sister Donna, what's going on, Sister Donna? I just wanted to welcome Sister Donna. She's been a day wonder, man. She always
Queen.
sharing, always, sharing your boy out of shit. So always welcome with Sister Donna. Always
And
welcome
she
to
has
come
some
up
good
too.
content.
I don't know if the link is in there. I'll drop the link again. But go ahead, RE. Talk your shit, man. Tell them where you from.
I was trying to see what the topic was. Now I see what it is. I'm like, we doomed. I'm like, please don't say nothing about blowing up the planet and all this shit. I'm a little.
And Southern RE.
I don't want to hear that content. Shit right now. But yeah, I understand. See, I'm trying to take this little self-teaching class of myself because people see me in their chats and hop on their pen and be like, oh shit, here come RE, finna start some shit, I'm trying to get out of that persona. You feel me? Yeah. It used to be fun.
You just outspoken. I don't see you starting shit. You address people that address you. Like, you just outspoken. Don't let people change you for who you are. That's who you are. That's what you do.
Well, it's more like getting stressful now, because it seemed like people just want to start shit. Like, I ain't did nothing to this lady named Clydiva, right? And she just had a line going in.
We ain't gonna do names over here. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I'm a little channel and I want people thinking I'm climbing up on them. Yeah, no name, but we know who you talking about though. Trust and believe.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, no, it's good. People know. Yeah, people new to it. It's good. I'm new to this shit too. But yeah,
You know?
no names for anybody that come on
Yeah,
here. You
yeah,
say
I
what you
fucked
want,
up.
say what you
I
feel.
did.
Anybody
I
that
messed
no,
up.
you good. No, you good. You didn't know that. You good. You straight.
But
You straight.
I didn't understand because I'm a small channel. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And I didn't understand why this person did this to me. You know, I made a live and I talked about it and I left it alone and it got flagged by the person that's bullying me. You know,
Mm.
Right.
so I feel that they starting stuff with me just to take a
For the
channel.
views. It's for the views too,
I
sis.
don't get
You can,
views.
no,
You
but
know
they
why?
get
Because I don't
views.
talk all the rah-rah stuff anymore. So I don't have no, I got a channel taken from me. And then I start changing up my lives and things. And people don't want to see that. Like y'all was talking about earlier. Nobody don't want to come and see you talk about relationships and
Hey,
other
hey,
type of
believe
stuff.
it. Hey, Re, believe it or not, I be in the bushes
Me
on them
too.
on them old school music things that you be doing.
Right.
On the, I don't be capping. Sometimes I come on, you play functioning by, E40. You know, I gotta keep
Oh
it real
yeah, I
town.
got to hop
I
out
keep it real
there.
town. I
Right.
Yeah.
hop out and I'll be like, yada like dick, tell business one time. I gotta come out the piss I can on that. But
Right.
when you going at it with other people, first of all, I don't be knowing who the fuck these people are. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't watch
Mhm.
them. I'm not sub to any of them, so I really can't comment too much on the shit, on the situation. But I watch literally from the bushes most of the time. But I don't be knowing who you be talking about, so that's why I don't really be commenting too much. But if you do like some music shit, I hop in. You play some West Side shit, it's all good. It's always
But I
Cal
be
Bay in
having
it.
West Coast Wednesdays. But the idea when I play
Mm.
the music, I got to learn how to play the safe side of the music because I'm tired of trimming out the
Yeah.
real music that I want to play, and I have to trim it out.
Mm.
Oh yeah,
Um,
YouTube is cutting down on the music too.
yeah, but like Too Short, E40, or Snoop Dogg, I can play their stuff from their channels. But if I play something from their channels and they got a other artist on there, and then that's when I get struck.
Yeah, I got my whole
That's
battle of the
crazy.
Bay shit took down, man. I was hella mad with that. When that shit got
Right,
took
What?
down, cause all that shit, cause I was playing hella Bay shit. And the
right,
next thing I knew, I went back to it and it's blocked. It's like
right.
blocked out of the country or some shit. I'm like, the fuck, man? Everybody can play their shit. I do one video where I'm just, paying homage to my shit, my soil and shit, and it's black.
So
So I
what
don't
you do
be.
after it get blocked, Dom?
It's still up. It's just like y'all can't see it. I can see it on
Certain
my end.
countries.
You have
Yeah,
to go
it's
to your YouTube studio and figure out which of the songs that was blocked, and then you have to trim that out,
yeah. I
and
don't
then
know how
they'll
to
give
do
you
all
the
that.
video back.
I
Oh,
don't know how to do all that. Yeah, that's
I
why I
have
ain't
to
never did it.
learn.
Yeah, I had to learn to do all that shit, man. I just left it alone. I don't really be tripping that deep on shit. But yeah, I was pissed though when that shit happened. 'Cause that was the whole
Right.
battle of the Bay and shit. Short versus 40, man. I mean, it was more of a celebration of the Bay, but I was going
Yeah,
for
I
Too
was
Short,
showing
of
stuff
course.
like that and how we have our side shows and things like that, you
Mm.
know. But I have to do it in the hours where I know all the Bay people be online because I'm an early bird. I probably be up like 12 a.m. Y'all probably be knocked the
We
heck out. You
sleep,
know what I'm saying?
sleep like a motherfucker. West Coast time, yeah. We be knocked the fuck out.
Landlord always get on me about that. They say, RE, look, I have to wake up sometimes in the morning, you be live, and I have to go and use the bathroom. I'll be like, he was on my ass about that.
Yeah. Hey, Scorpio be putting hella like side shows on our community tab. She
She
really be
do.
tapped in
Yeah,
it with the shit. I
right.
be like, damn, she town with it. She really on that Oakley shit.
Our little sister usually do it, but I don't know if she like being on YouTube, and then sometimes she want to, I don't know
Yeah,
about her.
I told her to come through, man. She ain't never slid through. That she could slide through, man, and
Y'all
show
know
some
we have
love, whatever.
another brother from the town. I think I shared his video. He got a clothing store too, y'all. Sister
And you
Flip.
had so many people.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that be in the chat that's from the Bay and shit. I just came
Especially
across
in
a lot of
Scorpio
contact.
Live. Right.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, you from the Bay too? Like, that's what's up. I ain't
Who
came
is
across
that
a lot of
rapper?
content.
Y'all, the Doughboy? Is his name Doughboy or something with the dreads?
Oh yeah. I think he's from his area code is 410, I think. Is it Doughboy 410? Are
Something like that.
mm-hmm.
Something like
I've been
that,
I
but
making a
don't know
lot
if
of
he's
edits. Huh?
Oh, go ahead. I'm listening.
I've been
I
making a
want
lot of edits is when I turn all my notifications off because I make edits, and this is why I be missing you guys' lives. You know.
for sure. Okay, I definitely wanted to get back on track though, what we were saying and what we was talking about. And I know the sister Sweet Gemini that came up here said she was getting swatted or some shit. Like the FBI coming to her shit or some shit like that. Why do y'all feel a lot of content creators do this shit though to other people? Like and then they complain and then they get mad when somebody do that shit to them. I don't understand that. How does your mind work where you think you can have somebody swatted, have the police come to you somebody's shit, and then you get mad when they do some shit to you? Like you just forgot that you just did that shit to them?
But just like Ari was saying with old girl, she just attacked her out of just for no reason, out of the blue.
And the
Like
name
Right.
he just mentioned.
Right.
it's all it's people, and I think they do it for attention, views, cash apps, or whatever, and because people want to see it, they'll pay to see it. I don't know.
It's some sad shit, man. It's disturbing, man. It's like
Hmm.
we got other shit going on in this world, man, with these hurricanes and these fires and shit. But
Right.
nobody want to talk about that shit. Everybody want to get on each other about dumbass shit, man. What about your kids and this COVID shit going back to school and shit? Those who do have kids.
Wait,
Now
Re,
I
did
don't.
you say your kids got doxxed? Or
That was 4 years ago. That was
Mm.
like
I
four
thought I
years
saw a
ago.
video today. You didn't you put
It's a
a
content creator that was saying, yeah, she keep complaining about her kids. She keeps showing pictures of her kids, and now she complaining about her kids getting trolled. I'm like, no,
baby doing too
and
much?
my kids was doxxed by the dude from Indiana, 4 years
Right.
ago. And he had clones and the avatars of my kids circling around. That don't
So
bother me because my kids are grown now.
but that's what Don was saying. Why do people I don't know. That's a good
It bothered
question.
me when it first began. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah, it
wow,
do.
where they find them out? And I found out my kids, they looked through their Facebook, my kids on IG.
Oh, that's sick shit. That's some
Yeah.
sick
Ain't that
shit right
sick?
there.
I don't
And
know
That's the
how
had her
shit I'm
they
kids
talking
knew
about.
had
that
her
they was my kids though. That's what
troll
tripped me out.
pages with her kids' pictures. Like it's women that's been on here that's been through a lot on here.
Yeah,
Right.
I could tell because Sweet Gemini was saying all this shit. I'm like, if I went through all that shit, I wouldn't be on this bitch no more. I would delete my whole shit if all that shit was going on because I'll probably end up killing one of these motherfuckers.
That's what I'm
That's real
saying. You
shit.
fucking
That's
with
how,
people
and
kids.
that's not a threat. YouTube, fair use. I don't want YouTube to strike me and shit. But I'm
Right.
just saying that's some real shit. All that shit going down, man. Just leave my family out this shit. You feel me? Shout out
Oh
to
It's not talking
shout
about
out to
Educational
that.
Brother
purposes.
Cat. I wanted to say shout out to Brother Cat, man. What's going on with you? All right? A day one supporter right there.
Salute.
Y'all check out Cat PYT, man. PY2. This brother be
Oh, I
having
stepped
some
to
real
him.
shit. Yeah, he has a lot of real shit. A lot of great information too. This brother was in the Army or Navy or some shit like that. But this brother knows a lot of shit and he has a lot of information. So y'all sub to this brother. Sub to everybody in the chat too. Everybody in the chat's good. Good peoples.
Y'all talking about the dachshund, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, that like right now, me and somebody that I'm subscribed to, actually two other people that I'm subscribed to that I'm cool with, got that type of situation going on where it's one of those situations where you try to leave alone. It started out as like roasting, but motherfuckers always want to take it personal. I would never sit here and try to look up somebody information, but you got people
Facts.
who trying to look up my shit, trying to look up these two other folks shit. Like, you know, it's at a point where you gotta defend yourself somehow. But how are you supposed to do it? The only way you can really get to them is by doing the same thing they're doing, which is doxing. Ain't nobody trying to do that. So it's like you almost don't know how to deal with the shit that be happening on here sometimes. This shit is stupid, man.
Well, they're doing more of them doxing now. They pulling up on people's houses.
That's some
Yeah.
creepy. That's some weird shit too. Cause it's
Right.
like, bro, like you got pushed over the edge that hard. Like it made you want to go to somebody's house. Like that shit's
But
crazy.
see, when your information gets put out, then they you know, in our sector they was sending pizzas, Ubers, putting Craigslist ads, having John show up to people's houses for their wives, calling jobs, getting people fired, getting people kicked out. Like it's not just doxing, you know,
Wow.
putting your information on the dark web, all kind of shit.
Right.
That's some
You
sick
know,
shit.
it is. So it's like, okay, even if you dox, but they take it a step further. Like they really try to ruin your life over a fucking road.
Well,
Like,
you know what, Scorpio, y'all, with the pull-ups I seen is kind of weak because I haven't seen nobody pull up in the Bay, and you know we don't play that out here. That pull-up shit, you know what I mean?
exactly.
It'd be
Hell
some
no.
problems, straight up.
Exactly.
But the
It
shit,
would.
but the whole point of this shit though, everybody on the panel, is that we need to be beyond that shit, man. We as melanated folk, we got other shit going. We
Yeah,
need to
we
be at a
do.
point where we could just say, hey, bro, you go your way, I go my way. Just stop talking about me. I won't say your name, don't say my name. We got to be to a grown person at some point. We got to be at a grown person stage at some point in life. You know what I mean? But I
Around a
get
whole
it.
bunch of kids.
Exactly. I get it. A lot of these people just fishing for subs and views to keep their
And mentally
celebrityism going.
ill. Mentally
Hmm
ill. You know, it's all kind of reasons why, but somebody gonna get hurt. That's I could just feel it. I mean, it's you know something bad gonna happen, and you have that feeling because the
Yeah.
stunts are getting, you know, getting worse, worse and worse. They calling
Facts.
CPS, the housing authorities. Like
Yeah.
somebody gonna get
Yeah.
hurt.
Social
And
Security office and all this
yeah,
other kind of
Oh
stuff.
yeah, Social Security.
and if I may chime in,
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Scorpio
Cool.
is so correct. I swear. Listen, when I say I'm in a lot of sectors, even the food mukbang sectors are calling and doing fuck shit, pulling guns, coming up. Listen, that doxing shit, let me tell you, okay, I'm just gonna say it like I want to say it, if you don't mind, Mouth Man. That doxing stuff, that's people who are very, very, very weird in their lives on period. Because I don't care what your life is. I don't like to search people backgrounds, put their kids out, call their jobs. And that is but somebody got a feedback. Call their jobs. It's bananas. And it is, I think, what's the brother name that's up here that just spoke?
You talking about realist, sister?
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
the realist. He's right. Somebody's gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know what I
surprised it
mean?
ain't already happened, be honest with you.
No,
Fact.
and that's what's crazy. Cause I'm in another sector where this chick went to a whole male house. They both live in the same goddamn city and state. I And this nature came out with a gun.
I know who
Never
you're talking about. I know who you're
I ain't
talking
gonna. He
about.
said, "Don't call
I
no
know who
names.
you
Don't
talk.
call no names. Don't call
Yeah.
no
I can't say
names."
nothing.
This shit sound funny though.
Listen,
It sound funny.
that right there was I watched all that stuff. I was sitting here by myself taking care of my baby daddy mama. Catch that? Taking care of my baby daddy mama, and our daughter is 34. Okay. I'm sitting here watching her having to chime in. I was like, what the beheezy on the greasy on the sleazy side is going around? Chim. Are y'all kidding me? You really
Yeah,
letting
man.
social media. I said social media. I said social media. If you really letting social media get to your effing mind like that, that means you got mother effing problems. I think one of the girlfriends said it. You gotta have mental issues. It didn't
Right.
start when they made YouTube or Instagram or none of these sites. Bitch, you being crazy. Nigga, you being crazy. What y'all talking about? Like,
We did have the Thunder Kick in our sector. RE, remember the Thunder Kick?
and which sector? Because I'm in every sector.
We in the Chitlin circuit, the Section 8 sector, RE?
Oh, the Section 8 sector. That's over there with the no name.
Right.
Yup. Yeah. Yup.
The
No
Hey,
name.
AKA the black
Yup.
hey,
sector, but I call it
Scorpio,
Yup.
Scorpio.
Hunty.
Why y'all on that topic? Can y'all explain the sectors and shit
Okay.
for me? Because I don't understand
According to these dumb ass, or hey, you want to help me explain it, G?
it.
I'm gonna give my part. You get a second part. Okay.
Okay,
Let me
go
tell you.
ahead.
According to these idiots that logged onto a computer that touched a social media site, they made up sectors. So they
Okay.
got a black sector, a ghetto sector, a chitlin sector, a conscience sector, a gay sector, a real talk sector. They got too many sectors for my black ass, and I am related in the melanation area to all these dumb fucks. Like, no, I stay in the bushes. And in the bushes with me and all my seven personalities. Oh shit, somebody trying to call me, y'all. Anyway, I be staying in the bushes. I be like, wait a minute. I be asking the Most High God. I said, tell me this is not real. God, stop playing with me. Because me and God got jokes. I was like, God, are you kidding me? These cannot be human. These cannot be real life people. Okay. He was like, bitch. He didn't say bitch, but that's what he want to probably say. Bitch. Can y'all hear me?
I'm listening.
We can hear you.
I'm done.
He was like, yeah, y'all sound low now because somebody tried to call, but he was like, bitch, welcome to this earth. Welcome to this earth. Okay. Welcome to this earth. Everything goes, honey. That's what he told me. God told me that. And so
Yeah.
listen, I'm gonna say this. And I want to go back to listen, I wrote stuff down while y'all was talking. The doxing. I do not agree with the doxing. I do not like the doxing. And what I do want an effort to do, dox me, find my address, and show all the way the fuck up. That's it.
Mhm.
If you're not doing that, I ain't caring.
Right.
Now, somebody asked, are we doomed? We are never doomed, honey. We are just waiting to be released. We're never doomed. These mother dumb cross-eyed lost. Listen, the ones that make social media they site, they don't have friends. They don't have family that love them. They don't know what intellectual mean. They don't know what compassion means. They don't know what empathy mean. They don't know what having a cookout with all your cousins and families and all that mean. Because YouTube and social media, Instagram, Twitter, is their family. So we
That's
are
a
not
fact.
doomed. They are doomed. God is about to release us.
Yes.
And when he do, they're going to realize they're doomed. We're never canceled out and we're never fucking doomed. Now, something else somebody said. Why they just, okay, I think brother that came on, he said, why they just start shit with us? And sister said that. I think Gemini. I wasn't fucking with them. They just came starting. Let me tell you why they start with you. Let me tell you why they fuck with you. You have something to give to human race on here on this earth, which is righteous. Now, they don't attack motherfuckers that is like them. They attack people like y'all and us that want to help people, wake people up, have compassion, want to bring content to build, grow, learn, educate, get out this white fucking system. I said it, get out this white fucking system. I said it, get out this white fucking system. They will attack us. So
Facts.
we listen, and that I'm gonna say this. They are wicked entities sent to our pages. They come as trolls whenever we bring mastery content and say fuck stuff. I don't mean to curse,
You
but
good?
they
You
are the
good?
evil ones. Don't listen. They don't like us. And listen, we are the bait. They are, listen, if you think that half of them didn't sell their souls to these media sites to be ruthless, you better think again. I'm talking about the ones that got little coins. Now, them low budget bitches, when I say bitches, I mean niggas and females. They just lost in their life. So they're gonna attack you because they are jealous of you. They're jealous of everything about you. They want to be you. They're miserable in their soul. So do not think it's strange. Keep doing what you're doing. It's going to manifest later. Don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. Do not think, why are they attacking my page? Why are they doxing me? No. They were sent to do this. Get out your emotions. Get out your feelings. Put your boots on, your whole armor. Let's go to war. Period. They're not going to stop because these platforms that we're on, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all these, they're owned by the wicked. So y'all think y'all gonna get righteousness out this shit that y'all own that's owned by the wicked? Never. Y'all not. But where 2 or 3 are gathered in the Most High name, we will conquer. Period. Now, y'all also talked about the agenda with the X, what's his name? That rapper Nas X or whatever. Here's what y'all not understanding. Do not listen. They looking for people to talk about that situation. Do not entertain it. Why? The gay homosexual ritual shit is their agenda. They want to turn everything out, and we're not going. So when they in that limelight, you already know they're gonna show that. You already know what the video is gonna be. So I can't believe he wore a pink dress. I can't. Why you can't believe when Satan been showing his head through these MFers for a long time? The fuck? And if we do a video talking about how they're gonna strike us, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they'll take it down quick.
They'll take it down. Because why? They have control of the platform, which is YouTube, Google, and all the rest of them. Now, the reason why they don't send the authority when people come to, and the reason why the authorities show up, like if somebody called the cops on you on YouTube and make a claim and the cops show up, the reason why they show up at your house and not the ruthless bastard house is because they all a part of the agenda. On that note, that's all I want to say. Cash App out for me, please. I'm about to Cash App you. Put your Cash App in the, because this was an awesome conversation. I'm a mute up. Thank you guys.
That was wonderfully said, sister. That was deep, man. You was touching on back subjects and shit.
Right.
We spoke on earlier and shit. And yeah, you right on that, man. I think we talked a bit about that, me and Scorp earlier, about, you know, the agenda. And just another thing that, you know, even the chat needs to pay attention to, everybody that listens to this. About 30, maybe 36 years ago, when rap was first coming out, it was geared to mostly the impoverished, right? Minorities, African Americans, and Hispanics, ones that were in the hood, mostly because it's our shit basically. And now you fast forward now to just even the way we dress and how hip hop and rap has been utilized to um, not only demean us, degrade us, and bring us down, but how it propels other ethnic groups. The DJ Khaled's, that the little 16-year-old white girl, the Catch Me Outside, all these other ethnic groups that are thriving in rap, thriving in hip hop. And then you see all these struggling dope artists that you can hear on YouTube and SoundCloud, you know, that get no recognition. Talks about
You
everything.
being one.
Talk, I was gonna say myself, but no, I'm modest with my shit because I just feel like that's just the way you're supposed to be. I believe in karma, but think about what it was 36 years. Just think about what you was listening to 36 years ago. The beats were unique. They were different. They came from the heart. Now people just see music as money. Before it was a way to get out the hood or get into better neighborhoods, eat good, live good, get your mom a big car or some shit. So you did it from the heart. You seen a lot of brothers doing shit with passion. So the dress was different because we was really living that shit we spoke. You know what I mean? And this was different regions, different regions had their own styles. New York had their own style. California has a lot of different styles from Northern California to Southern California. But when you're talking about the 90s, and then you see the style today, and then you hear the beats today, it's all money based. It's all
Yeah,
it's like it's just propaganda, just programming your shit. So now when you walk through the streets and you hear people say, "Oh man, I'm a rapper." Well, what you want to do when you grow? I want to be a rapper. Or you ask somebody what they're doing, they say I'm a rapper. Then you listen to their shit. Yeah, you're very much that because the era I come from, there was artists, the Bone Thugs, the Tupacs. They had passion with this shit. When they approached
yeah.
the Nas's in his prime, they had passion with this shit. They dropped knowledge on every track that they did. They were educating our people, but educating the world to what we going through every day. Now when
Well,
you see
how
this
old are
shit,
you, Dom?
I'm 34, all right?
Okay, you was young.
Yeah.
Because I see you more updated on what went down in the 80s
hmm
and the late 80s to the 90s. But before
Right.
then, it was more like poetry.
hmm
To me, when it was all about style, is when Run DMC came out with the Adidas. Do you agree?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. The Adidas. They made
Oh
Adidas
yeah,
popular and shit.
the
They
And
made
that's
fashion
when the
Adidas
pieces.
popular.
style came into the
Uh
rap
huh.
game.
No.
Who else before them? Because who was that? The hip hop, the hip of the hip. They wasn't more
Oh,
like
Sugar
they,
Hill.
yeah,
Sugar
they
They
Hill
was
didn't have the
wearing
gang.
the
doughboy
tight leather
style. I'm talking
pants.
about the doughboy style. It's
No, yeah,
when
because
Oh,
I was
oh.
gonna say
So
they had the tight leather pants on with the
yeah.
the
right. So when the doughboy style came out, is to me when Run DMC came out with the Adidas, my
mm-hmm.
Adidas, and that's when the Dope Boys was like wearing Adidas,
Mm.
and that's when the style came in. But the gangster rap to me is when NWA came out.
I was about to say
Mm-hmm.
that. And then Too
Right.
Short too. Because he had them, he had some classic blue jeans, a white tee, some Nikes or something, or maybe some Adidas or some shit. It was
But
real
he was
simple.
peddling in the hood, you
hmm
know, before he got famous. And I know you
Yeah.
know
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah. Well, what we talking about just attire style wise, the Bay Area always had simple shit, white tee, blue jeans,
Hmm.
and Nikes. That's pretty much,
Right.
the
Right.
attire for the hyphy movement. So it's pretty
Hmm.
simple. But then the LA, they had the Chuck Taylors and the Dickies, which I like, and I rock those. But they
But
were rocking
Tupac
those in the
changed
90s.
it. Tupac
Hmm.
got real dressy with it. Like,
Hmm.
remember he wore the Versace shirt with the white jeans, and so
No.
it went from Snoop Dogg with the Pendletons and the Dickies. They, and even Biggie. I don't know who started it. Maybe Diddy. I don't know, but
with the
the style of
Versace.
Those
yeah.
sweaters and shit.
I think
Yeah, I
Diddy
think that
did
was
it.
Mhm.
Biggie. That was
I
Biggie.
think
Them
yeah,
things was
Biggie and
fly as
Diddy and
fuck.
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
that was
Mhm.
fly as shit.
Mhm.
But
I
with the
remember those.
khakis and all of that, that was NWA. They came out
Hmm.
with that old LA style, and
Mm.
that's when the Raiders was out there in LA, and that's
Hmm.
why
Oh
they
my
had the Raider
God.
gear on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but they came out with that hardcore gangster rap with the
Yeah,
guns
they
and all this
did.
kind of stuff. When I first
Hmm.
saw that, I was like, "Whoa!"
It's crazy out
Very
here, man.
accurate
Who
because
is these niggas?
it was
They,
describing our
It
hey,
was a
neighborhood.
shock
they
to
wasn't
me.
lying though. They wasn't
No, they
lying though.
wasn't.
Shit,
I'm like,
they
whoa,
wasn't
where they
lying.
come
It's
from?
crazy out here in California, man. These cowback streets be wild,
Right.
wild than a
Right,
Remember
motherfucker.
Task Force and the Batarang? Yeah, Batarang, that's a real thing. They was knocking people's
right,
doors in
Hmm.
right.
Task Force.
I was
So
telling
yeah.
I think I was telling Jack and Donna about the gang injunction and shit out here
Right.
on a live because
Hmm.
they got it hooked up where you wear certain colors too much or if you color coordinated and shit, they gonna get you off the
What?
street. They get you, yeah. Well,
Well,
not
that
really in the
Wow.
Bay because you know we don't bang out in the Bay, but you know towards Central Valley and you go
but we
Oh,
towards
was
you know
close
okay.
with the
Southern
with
Valley.
the LA thing because they
Hmm.
used to always come through from
Yeah.
LA in the dope scene, you know.
Any any place that's outside the Bay where it's a lot of gangs and shit, that's where that shit is implemented at because they look at gangs as you know, just a poison, I guess, to the neighborhood. So they know if they know they can spot you by either you flagging or they by your colors, just
Right.
by the shirts and shit, your shoelaces or whatever the fucking case may be. So that's why a lot of even gang banging, real gang bangers, not this internet shit, have a different way they implement the way they show they down and shit now. It's not
And
really
they
colors
tag.
anymore. Yeah,
They
it's not
tag.
colors like it used to be. Yeah. They used to do color. It used to be tough, but then the police, you know, the gang injunction started reading that shit, and now they fucking they switching that shit up now. They doing other ways to show they down. So California crazy, man. It's a lot of shit
Yeah.
that you have to look out for when you out here, man. It ain't just you know sunshine and you know beaches and shit and water and shit out here, man.
Right.
It get wild out here.
Have
But to
y'all
me,
seen
like
Lake
the Bay
Tahoe?
Area, huh?
Y'all getting smoked? Lake Tahoe. It's burning up all around Lake Tahoe. I'm like, Lord.
With fires.
It's burning
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
There's some fires out there in where the fuck is that in the north somewhere? I don't know a specific spot. I think it's some fires out there in the north though.
Y'all got smoke, RE, out there?
No.
What?
No, I'm in
Dang.
Berkeley.
There should be
I
some other
know.
fires.
I'm not
Yeah,
on waterfront. No, we ain't got no smoke here.
there's some fires going on in the north and the south, I believe. Could be
Yeah, they're
mistaken.
trying to burn this shit down, trying to keep people contained. That's all it is. Because with the hurricanes and the storms, like,
Right, and
Yeah, but
messing up the
you know
climate.
what it was? It was somebody I believe in the north. I could be mistaken, Northern California, that was actually starting fires and shit. It was some white dude. He was just
After
did
starting
he,
they
fires and
catch
shit.
them?
Yeah, I think they did. I didn't read too much into it, but I seen a small clip of it, and then I was like, "Damn, that shit crazy." And then a
Well,
bit,
then who
it's,
in Southern Cal starting fires? Like, it's fires all. It's
no, that one started from some other shit. I think that one
y'all.
started from the weather. I think that was Mother Nature just pissed.
I,
She was
I mean,
mad. She
come
said,
on,
"Fuck that."
y'all. As long as we've been in this area with high winds the whole nine, we ain't never had this many fires. Never. We
Hey,
done had
they
high winds, all that.
think about it though. Fires are hard as fuck to stop though out here. Cause we got so much grass and so much land.
And easy to
They
start
hard. They
because
easy to start and hard to stop.
Right.
we haven't been getting rain. And
Mhm.
Right.
I
That
showed
too.
y'all that video with the drone that had the little laser on it and burnt down a beehive. So just imagine just
Who
a
is that
drone just
speaking? Scorpio or
Mhm.
Gemini?
Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Scorpio is right. This shit
Mhm.
go deeper. This is a listen. Everybody, we were most of us was. I'm sorry to chime in, but I was
Oh no,
trying to
you
be
good?
quiet. But y'all been
No, you
touching
good?
on subjects. Ooh. Listen, this is say it what? Yo, no, y'all touching on subjects that I know deep stuff on, but my ancestors don't allow me to speak until I'm ready to speak.
Hmm.
You good? Go ahead, sis.
No, you got to be careful too
No,
because
that's what I'm saying. You got to be
Google.
careful what you speak because they'll take
Hmm.
your channel and they'll take
Yeah.
your
Oh,
page.
okay. Oh yeah, you're right. Cause they got me with that
Yeah,
C word,
Hmm.
the Ovid.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't even want to say it. The
yeah,
old
they'll
it's
It,
take
called
it
it.
ends
Ovid.
with the 1-9. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, cause I'm not. Don't yeah. Please don't nobody say that shit too. Don't
don't
say
say
Please
that on here.
don't.
nothing.
I got a strike
And,
Okay.
for
and
that
here's what you
shit.
need to do for future reference,
Ain't
all
that
of you guys.
weird?
It's
That's
hella
It is.
weird.
weird.
Like you
It's
can't say
not weird.
shit.
It's weird, but it's not weird. Catch that. And here's
Uh,
what you do. You build another channel that you can speak that shit on off of another um build another channel. Don't make it be on that same huh?
right. No, I'm listening. I just said right.
Yeah,
We
I
need
said
a new
build
Black Planet. That's what we
we
need.
no
I don't know,
girl,
sister. They
we
taking new
do.
channels too with that C word.
Actually it's
They taking
coming.
new channels too.
I miss Black Planet. But go ahead, I'm listening.
They're gonna tag it first, and then they're gonna take it if you continue talking.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
Hmm.
listen, how you defeat that? You build a whole nother channel, not connected with your main channel, and you talk your shit.
Okay.
And if they take that, you're not worried. You
Right.
build a couple of channels, talk your shit. If they
Right.
take it, you're not worried. You still got your
Right.
main channel. Do not put it on your same, you know, thing with your main channel.
All right. With that being said, man, y'all make sure y'all sub to my second channel, man. So
Put
to
it in the
start
chat.
getting it. It's you gotta just type in my name
Okay.
because I don't have no
Okay.
access to get to that. So just get at me in the comments. But all you gotta do is just type my name up, the
Right.
name that's on there, and then all my channels should come up. It's just another
Malcolm,
channel.
I want to
But
ask
fine,
you
man,
this.
yeah.
Malcolm,
Hmm.
I have a
Yeah.
question.
Hmm.
What you want to have? What?
Hmm.
He say you want to have little babies that what?
I said what? What was that?
Him. He's talking. He want to have what?
Oh, I couldn't. Uh,
But
I'm not.
Malcolm, I believe if I go back to that video,
Uh,
he must be reading the chat.
no, I'm listening to you.
Not you.
I'm,
I ain't talking about you.
oh,
I'm not talking to
oh,
you.
oh,
I'm talking
okay.
to bro man.
Oh, Willis?
Who is that talking?
It's me. I'm
Oh,
talking.
so that means I hear someone else in this. It's something going on in my phone. I'm
Oh,
gonna go
okay.
out and come back in on another phone.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I'm hearing someone else.
Okay.
This is how this shit works. This is what they do. Now I did not tap into nobody YouTube, but I hear a whole guy talking in the background.
Yeah, I don't hear anybody, sister.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
know
just
you guys don't hear it. I'm
yeah,
the only
just
one that hear it. I'll tap out and come back in.
all right, for sure. For
All right.
sure, sister. All right. Is everybody good? Everybody still there?
Yeah.
Everybody
I
sleep?
just muting up. See what she had to say.
Yeah, she be having great insight, man. She's
Yeah.
adorable. She's adorable. I like that. She's like one of those like them Pokemon and shit, like real hyphy and shit, real energized
Yeah.
and shit. Hella energized and shit. You feel me? But yeah, this shit's been dope as fuck, man. I appreciate all this shit, man. Everybody that came and everybody that shared this shit, man. This shit is
And RE too for bringing that wisdom with the rap music, cause
Well, I lived it.
man. We
I
yeah,
never
gotta.
was a rapper or anything like that. I just lived it, and I seen Too Short going through hoods, selling tapes from the back of his truck. He used to go to Eastmont Mall. He used to ride buses
hmm
when he was famous. When he got famous off his first album,
the
he was
40.
riding buses, going through the hood, going to the
Mhm.
cheap
hmm
gas stations and all that kind of stuff. I know y'all know about that.
hmm
What landlord at? Tell him to bring his
Uh,
ass up here, cause I know he got the
he
gang.
was just on Buddy Lee show, spitting knowledge about certain things.
Oh, okay. Shit, yeah, you get his ass up here, man. Talk that shit.
They have this YouTuber that's a little disabled, and
Mhm.
landlord be like, "Y'all got to quit abling her. She a grown woman. You know how he is."
Yeah,
He giving her tough love.
tough
Right,
love.
right.
He a mess. He a mess.
He is. Yeah.
Well, that's how it is with my cousin, cause I got a cousin that's like kind of special needs or whatever. But we don't
Mhm.
baby his ass, bro, cause
Right.
this fool be talking shit
hmm
that like the best of them. He talk
Right.
shit. He
Oh,
talk
my
shit
son be
like
roasting
ain't he
people.
talk shit like ain't nobody wrong with him and shit. Like you
He
That's
is
talk
my
me running your
hilarious.
son.
mouth, fool.
No,
And that's
my
right.
son be roasting people. So all right, you gonna get roasted. So he'll sit there and get roasted and roast back. All right.
For real.
Y'all know where Berkeley High. I mean, well, you remember this junior high school named West Campus. West
Mm.
Campus in Berkeley.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It's a
yeah.
university. Now you know up the street it was the school for the handicaps. And when
Hmm.
we got out of school, the handicaps gets on the bus first. And one of my friends was just laughing at one of them, right? And he hopped out he just looked at the window and told her, "Who you laughing at, you ugly bitch?" The way he said it. We all cracking up the way he said it. Because he was
Hell
like,
no.
"Who you laughing at, you ugly bitch?"
Hell no.
The whole motherfucking bus stop was laughing, boy.
That
He
fool was
wasn't having it.
roasting. He was roasting.
Got her
Yeah, they're
together.
roast.
I bet she
And they
got quiet.
strong.
Oh yeah.
They strong. They He-Man strong. I was raised by the handicaps, and I know they ain't no punks at all.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
some of them hurt you.
Yeah, bad.
hmm
Some of them could
Wasn't
fight.
Didn't
Some of
that
them could
happen in the
fight.
hills, in the Berkeley Hills, a
Can
couple
y'all
of
hear
years
me
back?
clear?
Now we
Yeah,
can.
hmm
yeah. I can hear you, sis. Yeah. Hmm. Can you hear us, sis? Yeah, they trying to tap your shit.
That C word.
Yeah, they looking out.
Yeah,
They,
but these fires is out of control. Like it's the third or fourth summer under smoke.
In a row.
in a
Yeah,
row.
we ain't never had this many fires. I don't ever. Do you remember? I don't ever remember.
Hell
I
no.
think they're just trying to get people out the house. That's what it is, because we was locked down.
Hmm.
They want us to go back in the house, huh?
Right.
But but yeah, be careful going out, cause mm.
Y'all
Yeah.
seen that destruction though that Ida did though?
Oh
Hurricane
yeah,
Ida? Goodness gracious.
and
They
on the
said that was
same day
worse
as Katrina,
for real.
16 years.
They said it was worse than Katrina too.
Yeah, some areas got demolished.
Yeah.
Man. My heart goes out to the people down there, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man. My condolences to all the lost life out there, even on the East Coast with them floods, man.
Oh,
Mother
I
Nature
saw
not
that.
playing.
That's Did you
Shit
see that?
crazy. Hmm. I saw all that shit like on the news and shit.
You know them storms spun off of Africa. All them storms that come over here come from Africa. I'll be like, is that payback or what is it? Because Africa be sending some storms over here lately, or what? I don't know what's going on.
Some
But
tropical
yeah,
shit.
Oh my
yeah,
God. This social media site do not like when we speak righteous. I went on 3 different devices. They did not let me back in. I guess I said too much. I don't know.
okay, you too
I can
real
hear you,
for it.
sis. I can hear you, sis. You good.
I know now
Rectified.
you can hear me, but I can't hear y'all. Look, once you said yeah, you back. Guess what they did? Shut my phone down. I can't hear nothing else.
Oh man.
I had to get on another phone to come back in, and then when I did that, they shut that down.
They
Then I
play
did a
hating
third
on you.
phone, and I'm back.
They
Okay.
play. They play hating on you, man. We
Yeah,
got this shit. We gonna beat it.
we
We
good.
gonna fight this system, man.
Yeah, and that goes back to what I was saying. Is a brother of mine I bumped into on YouTube that's building his own site. Well, it's up already and running because he had the same problem. He probably should be a millionaire by now. He built a whole black site. So I'm going
Oh
to try to
wow.
find that link where we be able to speak our mind, not get booted. Listen, on YouTube, Twitter, not so much Twitter. One thing about Twitter allow you to do anything because they with the fuck shit. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And they like that you're pushing their agenda. Instagram as well. YouTube is a little different. Nevertheless, they don't want us talking nothing that's gonna help the people.
Right. Yeah. Whenever if he does have his shit running up, or whenever you get it running, drop a link in the chat or something in my chat, man.
That's what
I
I'm gonna do.
love.
I'm gonna go back and find
Yeah.
his link.
I love supporting our shit, man.
And
Definitely.
this, I want to say this: all of you that's on the platform right now in the panel, oh God, help me say it right. Okay, so y'all have something to give, and you may be attacked. Who's calling somebody? You may be attacked. Oh shit, I'm calling somebody. Mhm. Yeah, you may be attacked, but you can't give up. It may seem like I only got 2 in my chat. I only got 5 people watching me. I only got 10. That doesn't matter. The numbers don't matter. You know what I mean?
The
Hello?
message. Yep. It's the message.
It's the message. Period. It's the message. And the thing is, okay, let's go back to the Bible. Where 2 and 3 touch and agree. Whether 2 or 3 hear you, they're gonna go and tell someone else. Whether it's on social media or not. You were sent to just give the message. You were not here to worry about who hear it, how many coming, how many listen. That's not your job. When we realize that, you're gonna get on YouTube or whatever and just spit your stuff and just give the message. Don't focus on like these other MFers are focusing on the numbers and the people that come and watch your channel. Don't do that. And the only reason why they got the numbers, look what they doing. I think one of y'all sisters talked about this earlier. Drama, attacking, that's when the flocks come. You don't want them people following you anyway. You understand? It's just like righteous people. It's our time. It may not seem like it, but it's our time. Thank you.
Definitely.
I
Definitely.
wanted to ask Dawn something because you said when things happen between you and another content creator, and you tell them you don't speak about me, and I won't speak about you. But
Mhm.
this other person was asked for me, will strike up another live and mention the conversation we had about our departure. Would that be like saying your name and starting mess up again?
Yeah, that would be in the
Oh, okay.
realm because if they don't completely leave this shit alone, then to me it's the same shit. Cause you're
Oh,
involving me in some shit that I want left alone. I want that shit done. If I say I
uh-huh.
ain't gonna mention you, don't mention me. I'm not gonna mention you. We're gonna go our own ways. You go your way, I go my way. We good. You know what I mean? You do what you gotta
Right,
do. We don't have to interact with each other anymore. But if you're
right.
bringing up shit that we talked about, spoke about, you feel like you have to bring it up, it's gonna be a fucking problem. Because I feel
Oh,
like
okay.
not only are you trying me, because I'm trying to be a good motherfucker, trying to be a mature motherfucker, but I feel like you're taking advantage of that. And I do get on
Oh,
YouTube, you can't have a soul, and you can't be have kindness on here because they view addressing your people as brother and sister, king and queen, as a fucking game or some shit. They believe it's fake, phony. But for me, that's what I feel about my people. I don't feel like my people are beneath shit. I know we have some crazy women, but we have some crazy dudes too.
okay.
It's a lot of crazy in all gender, but I try to look at us at a great light and a better light. You know what I mean? So I
Mhm.
try to observe things. I step back and I observe it. You know what I mean? And I've been through some shit too. So I know a lot of people might think, oh, I'm just a clean cut motherfucker. I've been through shit. I wasn't in all the beef, but I got in it with a lot of them swollen motherfucking broads. And we were going at each other for a little second or whatnot. But at the
Mhm.
same time, at the same time, I didn't want to dox them. I didn't want to do any fucking thing like that of the sort. Because for one, they're women, but you're not gonna disrespect me as a man. I feel like
Mhm.
that. I feel like as a man, I should require. It should be required to have enough respect, just like you are required to have a certain amount of respect as a woman. I should have
Mhm.
a required respect as a man. We should have a certain respect as humans. You know what I mean? We
Mhm.
all should have a certain level of respect. So yeah, I mean, I know I was long winded with that shit, but
Oh, I
um,
understand because that's what I'm getting in trouble for. Because I
mm,
have a certain situation, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna leave you alone. We ain't gonna talk about it. But I would strike up a live and tell my audience what had happened to me, and then this other individual be like, see, she couldn't keep my name out of her mouth, and then we back at it. So
Okay,
now I
right,
understand where you coming from. Scorpio
right,
knew who I'm talking about. So
right.
mm,
yeah,
Yeah.
I get it now. I get it now.
But then
And
when,
if
because I'm gonna check you. If you, I mean, yeah, we gotta be tough
right,
mm,
coming from. So I
Okay, I
get it,
got it.
Ari. Shit. I mean, that's what
yeah,
I'm saying. Just be you. Do
right,
what the fuck
right,
you want to
right,
Yeah, but
do.
I
right,
understand what Domes just said. That is a form of speaking on them.
Yeah.
right, right.
Okay,
And
now,
Gemini that's Gemini, right?
No,
no,
that's
I'm
that's the
all.
RE.
That's
sister.
all.
Re.
Or
Yeah.
RE. Listen, honey. Everything you were saying, oh my God. Like I said, I'm in a lot of sectors. And when you tell people, okay, leave me alone, I don't talk about you, you don't talk about me. But they subliminally and still keep out loudly talking about you. This is how you gonna overcome them. Drown them the fuck out. Why and how? Now, that first regiment you gonna get be a real rough, rugged, and raw drag. After that, you don't respond to them anymore. And guess what? All they videos gonna be about you. People gonna go back like, look at your page, be like, she's not even talking about them. So
Right.
why, you know what I'm talking about? So they
Yeah.
gonna look stupid after a while. That's how you handle that shit. On God. And the reason why I'm saying is, like I said, I'll be in a lot of sectors. Oh shit. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna put it on mute. I gotta.
Now, Scorpio, for example, and I put this little clip up on my channel,
Yeah.
and I haven't been talking about this individual, but he told another individual, "Oh, don't cam up no more because RE gonna fall in love." Ain't that a form of saying something about me? but I
Yeah.
ignored it.
Yes.
But now that I explained it, somebody gonna come to him and say I'm talking about him on Dome Show. So this is what I'm saying. I need to shut my mouth about anybody from now on.
That's
It's a
crazy.
cycle, but you know, that's content. People be needing content, and if
Absolutely.
it's dry out
Absolutely.
there in them streets,
And that's where I was going. Yep. You're right.
Yeah, I need to shut
You're
up.
right, Scorpio. You're right. You're right. And the thing is, guess what? Whoever that person is you're talking about, they eat
Mhm.
off your name. If they don't talk about you, they don't have content. How about that?
Yeah,
Facts, yeah.
that's the truth.
yeah.
Mhm.
And
Or
this
if
been
they
going
don't,
on for 7 months now.
if they don't,
Man,
if they don't
Oh,
have, if
shit.
they
They
don't,
miserable.
I didn't mean to cut you off, ladies. And if you like, what's his name? You know, the black
Don't
woman
say
is
no
God.
names.
The black woman is God. I want to, you know, y'all know what I'm talking about now, right? Black woman is God.
yes.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
if you him, you instead of views or subscriptions, you need a community to
Yes.
push you. So he
Yes.
needed a whole demographic. You
Yes.
know, he needed the
Yes.
women of his
Yep.
community to push him up to celebrityism. The same
Exactly.
with that other guy, the bug
It's
looking
always
guy,
Yeah,
on
the
that
bug guy. The bug
the
guy.
backs of the black
bug eyed
women.
guy.
It's
The
always
bug
on
guy
the
guy.
Mhm.
backs
The bug
of
guy
the
guy
black
from New
women.
York.
Either they defending the black woman or they going against. It's always either, you know, one or the other.
Right.
That's
I want
facts.
to be
I agree
one.
with that.
I
Oh,
want to be
That
one.
wait, say
too.
that again.
Right,
Wait, say
a
That
that
lot
again.
of
I
too.
them.
want to beat them. Okay.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Say that again, girl.
I want to be
Mhm.
one.
That's the truth.
Period. On
That's what we
God.
were talking about earlier too. How some of these men are very feminine.
I'm
Like,
glad you brought that up. Y'all were. Y'all was talking about
Soft.
you and Mouth Me was talking about that earlier. And you made a lot of sense, Gemini, when you were saying like, well, both of you, I was, in the clouds when y'all was saying like it's not y'all was basically I'm paraphrasing, I'm not speaking word for word what y'all said, but I got the gist of the conversation. It's like on these social media plats,
what
it's
about him?
like what these ninjas act more like biatches than the biatches.
Right.
Period.
Like they
That's
It's
wear
like,
facts.
hats.
dude,
That's
Yeah.
all facts.
do you have two balls and a ding-a-ling
Hey, she
between
did a
them?
too short with that shit though. She did the too
Yeah.
short version with that shit.
Right.
Well,
Bitch. Why they gotta say it like short?
well,
Right.
see, a lot of these
I
beefs
don't know
with
who's sure.
women would not be as much if some of the men would step up and,
Mhm.
like it's a
You're right.
Yeah,
hierarchy.
You're right.
then what I said earlier, when a dude do that, he's a simp, and then he don't never even get the backing because
They do.
there were brothers that actually went at Tammy or I said his name.
No, you
The
ain't saying his name,
yeah,
but you said
I
the
said
right
Tammy.
one.
Yeah,
Tammy.
yeah, I said Tammy.
Tammy?
There's
Are you
brothers that actually went.
crying?
There's brothers
Tammy?
that actually went at him, but he because of lack of support. Well, I mean,
Right, right.
you really can't take that monster down. He just got too
No,
much
no, no. No, no,
support.
no.
He has a
A lot
That
of
big
the
was,
dudes
following,
listen,
turned
huge
out to
following.
be fans. It was
here's
A
undercover
lot of them,
fans.
right? A lot of them
and
did, but there was still,
I'm that
but
person. Go ahead.
but there was still some brothers though that wasn't though. There was still some brothers that really genuinely don't like that guy and feel
Yeah.
like if you keep blaming sisters for everything, what do brothers do? What do we do as a community? What do we
Absolutely, you're
contribute?
right.
What
There's a
is
But
lot of
that?
then
that.
when
So,
one of the brothers actually met him,
hmm
nothing
no, I
happened.
agree. It's a lot
I
of
saw
dude
that.
like no, it's real shit. It's a lot of pussy ass dudes on here.
Yes, sir.
It's a lot of pussy ass dudes on here that get starstruck
Yes, sir.
with their idols because they sit there and watch these guys on their
Yep.
tube and
Yep.
then they get starstruck. They're like, I really want to meet this guy. He's saying shit that I wish I could say.
Yeah.
But on some real shit, a man should have his own manhood. A man should define his manhood by simply just him being a man. By you
And be
defining
the
that.
leader.
No other
Yeah.
man should define your manhood or
Right.
your identity as a man, and vice
Right.
versa with women, you know?
Absolutely.
Women shouldn't,
Absolutely.
you should define your own womanhood.
Right.
Don't look at these magazines and shit. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Get your personality from your inner self, your core. You
Yes.
feel me?
Yes. Ooh, you better preach. I'm gone.
But yeah, that's it.
And with that being said, I won't mention that person's name, but the Tammy guy.
Mhm.
Here's the thing. Okay. As well as the other one that's losing his mind, the Y person.
I
Yeah.
Here's the
think they
thing.
slipped him a Mickey.
No. Here's the thing. It seems like they slipped them a Mickey on golf.
He lost his brain, though. He lost his brain. He lost his
Yeah.
fucking brain.
But let me tell you
That
what
shit
happened
gone.
with both of them. I'm of age. I am 53.
Uh-huh.
I'm 20 minutes from New York. I grew up in the Bronx, Manhattan, all boroughs, plus my city. I'm in the heart of Jersey. You know what I'm talking about? Like where it goes down. I ain't gonna tell y'all. Anyway, I watched them when they first started, and not only did I watch, I was down when Boogie Down Production, when what's his name that started the thingy with the H Man. I was there. Me and my girlfriends was rappers. You understand?
Okay. Yes.
We went to Bronx, Jamaica, Jerome Ave. We recorded, but I kept telling her because I came from a spiritual background, and we were straight from high school working at a mortgage company, but we was trying to be. That's when Salt and Pepper was out, MC Light, all of them. We was with them. We met up with the best of them. Daddy Kane, rest in peace. You call it the Vapors. Yeah. We hung with all of
Oh.
them. Listen, I'm not saying this for clout. I don't need clout off their names because they lost. Either they live or dead, they lost. But get back to the story. YP and the other person went out there. They were speaking righteous in the beginning. What happened is the elites and the people in higher places saw that and they offered them a deal and they took the bait. That's why they now cuckoo birds, searching for cuckoo puffs. You took the bait, you're lost now. You didn't realize you was effing with wicked spirits in high places. The YP bro, gone, losing his mind. All of them lose their mind. Either you're gonna eat the cereal dry, or you're gonna put milk on it and just, you know what I mean.
Sister, can I interject for a second?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to answer this phone call. I'm gonna say bye to y'all in the chat, okay?
For sure, all right,
Much
for sure.
love,
Time
Ari.
business.
All right, y'all.
So the black woman is God lost his brain
Yes.
because of the pressure.
No.
The
It's
pressure.
more. He's been on shrooms. He took all
they-
the drugs. When you listen, honey, I hear where you want to go, but my ancestors and my spirits will not allow you to speak that. I don't know. It's
Okay.
not me. It's not me. Trust me, it's not me. It's not me speaking on God.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so this is but look at how he, like you said, when he started, he was bigging up the sisters. Now all
The
of a
black
sudden,
woman is God. Now he's saying the black woman is bitches.
Now they bitches and shit, right? But that's because he broke. He
No,
broke. He mentally
because
broke
I can
the
show you a
pressure.
video. Matter of fact, can you drop your email in the chat? And I'm gonna send you a video to show when he crossed over and they did the ritual. Is 3 white people, 2 men, 1 woman. And I know that one. I've been following a lot. Listen, I'm gonna drop that video, and God is amazing because he made me rewatch the video today. And ironically, I'm talking to y'all about this. I'm gonna tell you when they took
Might need a tattoo on his eye.
Thank you, Horus, Egypt.
He broke mentally.
They did him. No, it's not about just being broke. He is broke. His soul is broke.
Exactly.
His mind is broke. His finances broke. His spiritual being is broke. You're
Yup.
right. He's broke.
Mhm.
You're right. You're right.
Oops. I'm sorry.
But the shit go deeper. He took the oath. When he was righteous, I come from the conscious community.
Mhm.
Meaning, I don't come from them, but I come from them. I'm from, listen, Boogie Down Production, all that.
Appreciate you,
I
Sister Donna.
know. So,
Appreciate
yeah.
you, Sister Donna. I didn't mean to cut you off, Sister.
No,
I just
you
wanted
good, babe.
to
But
say appreciate you, Sister Donna. Thank you.
yeah, do you have a Cash App? I tell you, I'm a Cash App you. Put your Cash App in.
Yeah, I'll just so when I email you, I'll give you my email like in a comment or something. I just didn't want my shit being all out there, the
Mm-hmm.
Cash App, because all the doxing and shit. I don't want people trying to
And I
find
even know I
me.
don't blame you because I
Yeah,
had to get a new card. I like
yeah.
good content, and it's one person. I think it's the same person. I had to get 2 new cards because every time I cash this particular person, I get got. They went in my account. You know what I'm talking about? Buying flowers for Valentine's Day and shit.
Yeah,
um,
I'm
I had
good
to
off that, cause
yeah. So
but see,
I ordered
I
another
learned
card
I
just for
learned
YouTube.
I learned from y'all experiences. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
What I don't want to
don't do
do.
it.
So that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You know, I'll shoot you my email on the
Okay.
under and all that. And
But
then
I
you can just
definitely
get the
want to,
Cash App.
yeah, I want to give you
That's if
something for this
you know.
conversation. It was
And
beautiful.
I appreciate your conversation. I appreciate what you added, and I respect that, as well as
I
everybody
appreciate
on the
all of
panel,
y'all.
everybody in the panel, and in the chat too, because the chat
And if you
y'all
don't
make.
mind, because I want to
Mhm.
support everyone that I spoke with, if they can just put their channel in the chat, I would subscribe because I really enjoyed this conversation. And I really
Definitely.
feel like you guys are something, it's not by happenstance. Alpha Me, I have not got your you know how YouTube stopped us from getting the notifications?
Yeah.
I
They
have not got your notification in
yes,
long time.
they
So when I
unsub
saw
you.
it, I was amazed.
Yeah,
And I was like, in the most I was like, hit it. And I
they
hit it.
unsub you after a while, sister. So
Yeah.
like if you sub to a person, it may seem like they're not uploading, but really they just YouTube just
Right.
unsubbed you
But I
from
would
that person.
love to have everybody that was on this panel YouTube page so I can subscribe and support.
Definitely. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up anyway. So
Thank you.
just I'm gonna wrap it up right now.
This
Y'all
is
definitely,
great.
if y'all could give your last words, Queen Scorpio, Sister Amanda, give y'all last shit. It could be as long as you want it to be. Tell me what sum up everything that we talked about tonight
Scorpio,
before we
go.
wrap it up. Everybody on the panel.
Go
Scorpio,
ahead,
you there?
Scorpio.
I'm right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh,
No,
What was the question? I'm sorry. I have to warm my food up.
no, he
yeah.
said
I'm
he's
about to.
about to wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm about to wrap it up, Queen. Yeah, because I don't want to be too long like last
Oh
time. Because
yeah.
I want
Okay.
people to, actually watch this shit and maybe take
Mhm.
something from it. But give your take, you and Sister Amanda, sum up everything that we talked about. If you got a reference, somebody on the panel that said some shit, go ahead, and then then I'm gonna close it out. After the end.
I'll say this and hop off. It's a pleasure meeting you, Amanda, sister, queen.
Likewise.
Um, I enjoyed this conversation. I think if we have more conversations like this, more people will eventually gravitate to it. And it helps us all with healing, and just knowing who we are as a people. So I think it's vital that we have these conversations. I've learned some things, and it's been a pleasure. I appreciate it, and good conversation, good topic. So peace and salute to everybody on the panel and the
Appreciate you,
chat.
Queen. Appreciate you, Queen. Thank you very much. And you always got a place in my heart, man. You done put me on some game with this stream, you all just shit from the same soil. So it's deep with us. Feel me?
Oh yeah, and then also we are getting some stuff together for the homeless in our city. So we
Definitely.
we we not just talking, we walking. So
Keep
much
me
love.
posted with that. Keep me posted with that, because if you need some more help, I'll get you on, the next paycheck or some shit, whatever y'all
Oh, okay,
need.
I'll hit you up. Thank
For
you, and a
sure.
nice meeting you, Queen.
Absolutely, likewise. And before you leave,
Mhm.
I want to say this was a blessing that I needed, and I want to thank everyone that came and gave their positive, comment and their, dissertation to the whole subject. Um, Sum it up. Y'all started talking about why the YouTube streets are doing the most and why is people acting. Here's what we have to understand. Being a YouTuber, don't worry about that. Do your content. If 54321 is in your chat, so be it. Get the message out. You're gonna have haters. Why? Because the site is owned by a hater. Okay. Now, with what I want to see, we need to chime together like this more as melanated people to help build, grow, and weed out the bad seeds. You understand? And not think like they think. Stay thinking like you think. We can agree to disagree. Nevertheless, let's get the job done. And the job is um, uh, us as melanated people need to take back what they sold. Period.
Amen. Peace, y'all.
Definitely, definitely. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Well, I'm gonna close this down. Um, I just want to say I appreciate everybody that came, and I wasn't expecting, the chat to look like how it looked, but I appreciate all y'all, man, real shit, and everybody that shared. Thank you. I can't appreciate you enough for what you're doing, because this, for me, I was just, going live. I didn't think anybody was gonna come. I appreciate Sister Amanda definitely for blessing us with that, the voice, the bubbly, infectious personality up here. We needed that shit. Definitely balanced out, the moods and shit. And everybody that came, man,
Thank you.
y'all be blessed, and y'all have a great night, and be safe out there. And my prayers to you, sister, and your loss and all that. My condolences. And don't
Thank you.
don't 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 always remember that, I know it seems like a lot of us are crazy as fuck on here. There are people that do care, and you
Yes.
are in a tribe. You are in the melanated tribe, and you
Yes.
don't have to hold shit in. We can talk about this shit. We can have panels, but you should never feel like you can't go anywhere and talk about this shit. You know,
Right. And can everybody that was on the panel drop their channel in the chat so I can get and subscribe?
definitely. Y'all definitely sub to each other. Check each other's channel out. I'm about to close out with this with some music. Y'all be safe. Y'all be good.
Yeah, let's go. It was nice. Thought you was an angel, but she was I've been way too focused on the fact that I'm still focused on the pieces. I'm getting close to the show. I can't deny that I'm falling, I can't deny. That I'm falling, I can't deny. I can't deny. Oh, I can't deny. Can't deny, feel like everything gets a lot of bit above. Like you say you do, actions speak louder. Proof in the pudding, been the provider. Took all the shots, accusations, empty your motherfucking spaces. Angel demons in disguise. Here to set the world on fire, never switching sides. No word heart lies, set apart from the world. Gave you my world, think I'm falling, pick my shit back up. It's my calling, doing it, but a stop of me, watch trip over little things. making assumptions, make an ass out of you and me. Still care even when you don't, never giving up on us. Still trying to live, learn. I'm not the nigga to crash, burn, keeping everything I deserve. Never the one to kick me to the curb. One I count on, fuck arguing. Told you beautiful, ain't hurting for nothing. Everything you ask, I give. For you, I kill. Hit man for high, for real. Can't depend on me for real. Fuck niggas don't know how to love for real. For real. Thought you was an angel, but you I go way too fast. It's like that I lost love. Focused on the peace, and it wasn't sure. Can't deny that I'm falling, I can't deny. That I'm falling, I can't deny. I can't deny. Oh, I can't deny.
Can't deny bitches turned on me just like a doorknob. That's the shit that got me permanent headaches and head throbs. That dude's been fake, but never been solid. You can't deny that. That's why we go to war for the colors and numbers on my ball cat. Like Weezy said, out of love, because I don't think he was on to do that. So love as an emotion, I'm not compatible to that. Been through the madness and the sadness, homie. I think I'm just through that. Getting money, going through phases, evolving, homie. I'm with that. Me against the universe, that's how I be feeling black. Me and my lungs ain't no joke. We'll let you feel that. Can't deny this is quite a predicament. Shit, I'm in. Yeah, please bless your kids that be walking the sand. And I can't deny all the sins that your boy commit. But check it, I have to confess. On the tracks I get, the thing I live by is loyalty, honesty. The shit I live, I just recharge my brain and spirit when I don't have shit to give. Thought you was an angel, but you I go way too fast. It's like that I lost love. Focused on the peace, and it wasn't sure. Can't deny that I'm falling, I can't deny. That I'm falling, I can't deny. I can't deny. Oh, I can't deny.